What's that metronome I hear? Perhaps the end is drawing near. You never hear the shot that takes you down. Out of time, so say goodbye. What is yours now is mine. And I dream broken dreams. I make them come true. I make them for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, how we feeling? How we feeling? We are here live for the we getting raided by my boy Daredevil W Ray. We here live on the Eminem Graps podcast. W Ray for my dog Daredevil, man. How y'all feeling? What's going on? Here with my boy co-host Matt McMatthews. How you feeling, dog?
Fantastic. Can't wait to talk.
Bro, this pod finna be fire. What up, Kuma? What up, DK? W Raid from my boy Daredevil. But this pod gonna be a little different because we are talking wrestling, but we ain't gonna be talking about any events or anything coming up. They might get mentioned, but today we gonna be talking about shit. Me and Matt. Our favorite wrestlers, our favorite matches, our favorite everything when it comes to wrestling. Then we're going to talk about us a little bit, movies, food, music, shit like that. We ain't going to be on that shit too long because we know y'all here for the wrestling. Yes, almighty. I ain't going to even call you JR since we nerds and watch wrestling. I ain't even going to call you by your wrestler name. I'm going to call you by your screen name, almighty.
He just government named you. I know your real government name is Almighty Exotic.
Government, bro. You can file his taxes now. Nah, but let's get straight into it. We have started off. It might be easy as a topic, but it was hard to figure that shit out. Let me tell you.
Yeah, this whole thing was hard to do, guys. This was it was rough.
It was kind of rough, but we doing it for y'all. I ain't gonna lie. And some of them I'm going off the top of the dome with. W, that boy rebound with the 50 bits. Appreciate you, my dog. That's love, G. But started off with our top 5 wrestlers, men and women, and our favorite match from them. Don't waste your points on the thing. I'm not gonna do the crowd cheers in between the pod. People who miss the pod gonna want to listen to it. They don't want to listen to crowd cheers all pod, you know. But sorry. Here, I'll do it one since you wasted your points. You ready? Don't waste no more points, man. W rebound for the 45 bits. But you want to just go 1 and 1, like alternate?
Yeah.
Okay.
You go first because you're the main guy.
Main guy. I'm not the main character.
They can see you. They can't see me.
This is the Eminem Graps podcast. This is not the Michael podcast. I ain't the main
Wait
shit.
until they find out I'm just sitting behind you.
Bro, literally if I turn, don't turn, not if I turned, he right there. I ain't gonna do that. But I'm gonna start off. This is gonna surprise a lot of people. This is not in order. This one is. The rest are not in order.
Yes, this is in order.
This is in order for you?
Wait.
Is not. I was gonna say it's not in order for me, but this very first one is my favorite wrestler right now.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Konosuke Takeshita! Konosuke Takeshita. For people who don't watch New Japan and know that his name is pronounced like that. It's way hyper like that. I promise you it is. But give me Konosuke Takeshita. And my favorite match from my dog is, I was deciding between 2. But I'm gonna have to give it to him versus Danielson on that just random AEW. I think it was in like November.
Yeah. They had one. They had one in February when Takeshita first got to TV. That is like absolutely insane because he wasn't wrestling like MJF the next week. So I think that's the one. But I know they also had another one.
Yeah, I know they fought twice.
Yeah.
I just
Each time was
know. Yeah, I just both of them was hard, but it was one of them two. I think it was on a random. The thing is, it wasn't on. They've never fought on the PLE.
Nope. It was on Dynamite.
It was literally on a random Dynamite. I'll look it up and find it for people that are interested in watching it, but it was definitely on a random Dynamite. But yeah, that's my very first one. The rest are not in order.
So my favorite wrestler, it's gonna blow your guys' mind, is John Cena. John Cena is my favorite wrestler. He is number one. And my favorite John Cena match is him and AJ Styles from the Royal Rumble 2017, where Cena would capture his 16th world title. That match is so brilliant for many reasons. One, that if you don't know, they never go to the outside in that match, which I think is like such a little detail that most people don't know. Like they never go to the floor in that match. That entire match is in the ring.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
And I saw someone say I'm lying. Yeah, I'm just lying. Yeah, lying about it. But no, John Cena's number one. That Rumble match, go watch it. You can find it everywhere.
I ain't gonna lie. John Cena on mine too. Since I'm not going in order, John Cena is on my list also. John Cena is definitely one of my favorite wrestlers, top 5. And match I have for him, JBL, 2005 Judgment Day.
Such a good match.
But I feel like when I was a kid, so I was 6 when that match came out. I didn't understand how good that match was. I just saw a bunch of blood and was like, this is awesome. Growing up, being older, and now understanding like the mental part of wrestling and all of that shit, bruh, that was like Cena becoming a man. Like damn near. Like that match is not for the weak, boy. Now, why is you know what a common denominator? JBL is always in some bloody ass I quit matches.
Because JBL, like you can think whatever you want about him, but the one thing he did good with his his career was he would get so much heat on him, and then when it was time for the payoff, he would just let people beat the piss out of him.
Nah, dead ass. That's facts. That's facts. I gotta agree with that. JBL, wrestling god, bro. Wrestling god. All right.
Yeah.
It's on you.
So for second, I have Hiroshi Tanahashi, who's obviously on his current retirement tour, and my favorite Tanahashi match is him versus Kota Ibushi from the G1 Climax Finals in 2018. That is one of the only matches that has actually made me shed a tear, because no one, and I don't care what anyone says, no one believed Tanahashi was winning that match because everyone thought they were going to do Omega versus Ibushi at Wrestle Kingdom 2019 for the IWGP World Title. Tana proceeds to have maybe the greatest professional wrestling match ever and wins. And I legit shared a tear because Shibata was at ringside with him, and there was just so much. And it was Tana going on one final run at like the top. And yeah, it's just a phenomenal match.
I gotta watch some more Tanahashi. I ain't gonna lie. I need more Tanahashi in my life. Tanahashi should definitely be a top 5 for me, I feel like. But I don't have enough Tanahashi.
Shame on you.
Shame on what?
Shame on you.
Next up, AJ Styles. And this match is going to be a match that I'm pretty sure not a lot of people have seen. And a lot of people are going to be like, what the fuck? Why is that your favorite match? AJ Styles versus Dusty Rhodes on TNA for the NWA World Heavyweight title. I know only a couple people have seen that. That match, I don't know why I like that match so fucking much, bro. That match is great. And like I feel like it kind of was like a passing of the torch moment in a way too.
Yeah, that match was awesome. Dusty decided to come back and bump for AJ Styles at like 50-something years old. That was crazy.
No, yeah. And like the spots they was doing, they was all in the crowd. They was fucking fucking I can't even remember. Oh no, I remember. Didn't he win by holding onto the ropes with a figure four and Dusty passed out or something like that?
Yeah, it's I think that was the ending. I've seen the match. I haven't seen it in
It's been
forever.
so long. It's been so long. What's up, CJT? It's been so long, my dog. But yeah, that's what that's not in order by the way, but that's just my third one.
Yeah, well, funny enough, my third one is AJ Styles. And now I know we were only allowed to give one, but AJ Styles is the only person on here where I have two matches
Okay.
because of a reason. So there's like AJ Styles when he's a high flyer doing all the crazy stuff, and then there's when he becomes more of like the AJ Styles we know now. So if you take the AJ Styles we know now, it is him versus Shinsuke Nakamura from Wrestle Kingdom 2016. That is like the match I think you can watch to get into New Japan or understand a New Japan based main event was that, and that's not even the main event to that Wrestle Kingdom. But the other match I have on there is AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe from Turning Point 2005. That match is they just go out there and hit each other with every single move in their moveset for like 20 minutes, and it is phenomenal. And it's just in the middle of the show. It's not the main event. It's in the middle of the show for the X Division title.
Bruh, Samoa Joe back in the day was him. I mean, Samoa Joe still is him. But that shit, he used to, bruh, Samoa Joe used to be a hard hitting, brutal ass motherfucker in the ring, bruh. But next up, I mean, I got these. That's why I don't want to say these are in order because my final two are like my favorite two. So I'll go with first. I'll go with CM Punk, my boy Punk from Chicago. Y'all know that. Most people know that. That's damn near my favorite wrestler. But Konosuke has taken his spot recently. Might be recency bias, but I think it's the truth. But give me versus John Cena, Money in the Bank 2011. Crowd, match, story,
Everything.
the build, right, everything. The outcome. I don't think that was like flawless in my eyes.
CM Punk's the one who like he was probably should have been in my top five, but he got knocked out by the next two people. So my number 4 on my list is Kazuchika Okada. I think just the world of Okada. You can say what you want about him in AEW. Okada's just simply better. That's the answer to every question you have is Okada's better.
Okada's
And my
definitely him.
favorite Okada match is him versus Katsuyori Shibata from Sakura Genesis 2017. It is just a all-time matchup. It is maybe next to the Ibushi match, one of my favorite New Japan matches ever. Him and Shibata and him just had this unreal chemistry. Unfortunately, that is the match where Shibata would suffer a brain hemorrhage after headbutting Okada so hard that he would bleed from the brain and have to go to the hospital. And that's a whole thing in itself. But that match I will praise forever. It's a phenomenal match.
Damn, Shibata? Damn. AJ, we getting there.
Yeah, he was out of action for 5 years.
Shibata goated though. I fuck with Shibata heavy. And his little translator app. That should be funny as fuck. But for the last one for the men, I have my boy Jeff Hardy. And my favorite match from him is him, Edge, and Triple H at Armageddon. I forget what year was that? 05?
2008.
Eight.
That's the one where Jeff wins.
Yeah, bro. Because Triple H is pinning Edge, right? And he hits the Swanton on both.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Jeff become the WWE champion. I like that. Most famous people 2008, Obama and Jeff Hardy.
I would say Jeff Hardy might have been more famous in a way. I don't know.
Nah, Jeff Hardy might have been more famous than Obama.
I'm convinced if Jeff Hardy ran for presidency in 2008, he might have won.
I believe it. I 100% believe it.
And my number 5 is funny enough. I saw someone say this to you, and you said you didn't have a thought. My number 5 favorite wrestler of all time is Kento Kobashi. I think burning Kento Kobashi, everything about him. He's inspired so many people. He is phenomenal. He did the Burning Hammer, Orange Crush. I mean, he was literally the Iron Man of Japanese wrestling for so long. And my favorite match against him, or my favorite match with him in it, is him and Mitsuharu Misawa from March 1st, 2003. It is the match where Kenta Kobashi would start his historic GHC heavyweight title reign. And yeah, I could sit here and praise him all day if I wanted.
Understandable. See, I need more New Japan in my life.
That's Noah. Watch what you say.
Bro.
You lucky.
Why? Because we're live?
Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky I can't beat you on camera.
Bro, I'm like an uncultured. You with movies is me with Japan wrestling.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all should. Hey, if y'all want him to get on me, I should ask you what have you seen this movie and how watch you just say no over and over and over again.
Ooh,
to movies that
funny.
Exactly to movies that everybody in the fucking chat has seen.
Name one right now. And I guarantee someone else in that chat hasn't seen it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, name one movie right now, and I guarantee someone in the chat hasn't seen it.
Ted 2.
Yeah, I ain't seen that shit.
Ted 2.
Wait, come on.
Let's see.
Come on, let's see.
Let's see if anybody in the chat has not seen Ted 2. Exactly. Look at this. Look at this, bro. No, you uncultured fucking swine.
No, y'all fake because this dude runs your E-Fed.
Nah, that's just the fucking truth, bro. Who hasn't seen Ted fucking 2?
You got the first one on DVD? Fake.
I have a lot of shit on DVD. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a steelbook collector.
I got Meerkat Manor.
See, look, this is a video game one, but just to give you a visual. Your boy loves steelbooks.
Listen, I got a couple of DVDs. I got Meerkat Manor, the original Teen Titans. I got every wrestling DVD known to man.
Bruh, I want that 2008 Royal Rumble with them on the train.
Yeah, I have that.
Yeah, that's fire. I need that. That shit's probably worth a lot of money.
Probably. Lucky.
All right. On to the women. Top 5 matches from them. Give me Bianca Belair. Give me Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks. That was... Give me a second. 37?
Yeah! Woo!
I'm not that bad.
That one? Was it that one or two?
Two. One, because it was the main event. It was the main event. One.
It was the main event. My number one women's wrestler of all time is Asuka. And my favorite Asuka match is her versus Becky Lynch from Royal Rumble 2019.
I gotta rewatch that. It's been a while.
It's a banger match.
Becky Lynch is a great fucking wrestler. I feel like I'm wrong for not. Do I got here? I don't. See, I'm wrong. I should probably switch out the last one for her. But next up, Mercedes Moné, Sasha Banks, whatever y'all want to call her. I said Mercedes because of the match I chose. Give me Mercedes versus Stephanie Vaquer at the Forbidden Door last year. That match was fire. That match was so hard. That Forbidden Door was actually really good.
That Forbidden Door was awesome. That match is awesome. My second favorite women's wrestler is Io Sky. Io Sky is my second favorite women's wrestler. My favorite match is her versus, well, maybe not my favorite match, but like the match that I like really enjoy a lot. It's her versus Candice LeRae from NXT TakeOver Toronto.
Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah, that match is a banger,
bro. Literally, I was gonna say next with Io Sky, and that's literally my favorite match. Yes.
Yeah, that match is awesome.
Here, just so there's like, wait, you can't see it because it's backwards, but it's on there. All right, it's on there. No, but yeah, I got the same match.
If people don't know this, we did not send each other this stuff. Like, I don't know what's actually on his list.
Yeah, no.
So
this is completely just... The rest of my questions are actually off the dome. I wrote down, like, the first two because they're, like, top 5 in the matches. But, like, the rest are going to be off the dome. So.
Well, I wrote everything down because I'm a psycho.
No, that's probably better because I'm probably gonna drag the fucking pod out to like 3 hours because I'm just thinking of.
Like they got anything else to do.
Saturday night main event.
Oh yeah, we have to do that.
Definitely got to do that, but it's on you again because mine was Io Sky, my third one.
My third favorite women's wrestler is Kairi Sane, Kairi Hojo, whatever you want to call her. And my favorite match with her is her versus Mayu Iwatani from Historic Crossover X in 2022. This was the first match to crown the IWGP Women's Champion. The pandemic was still going on in Japan, so they weren't allowed to like actively cheer, but they do such a good job with showing emotion in the ring that it's just a phenomenal matchup.
Next up for me, I'm thinking about switching my last one, but I don't think I will. But Charlotte, give me Miss Flair, Charlotte Hogan, and I'm gonna have to take Charlotte and Rhea at 39. I know you don't like this match, but I love this
Ah,
match.
that's fair.
I love Charlotte and Rhea 39. I don't. I feel like it was physical as fuck. I felt like both women gave it they all, and that was like in a way a passing of a torch, but not really because Charlotte not done. But it was like it was Rhea time to take over the women's division, though. If you see what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I get where
So
you're coming from.
yeah, so I really like that match. That was a good one for me. I feel like that should have. What was the main? No, never mind. I felt like that should have main evented. No, it shouldn't have.
No,
No, it
no,
shouldn't
not
have.
compared to that.
No, 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 no.
Well,
Because we're gonna talk about that what main evented later. That's yeah.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I didn't. Okay, that
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, my number four favorite women's wrestler is Sari. I talk about Sari quite often to Mike and them because she's just better. Simple answer here. She's better. And my favorite Sari match is her versus Yuri from Sariism chapter. I want to say it's chapter 7. And it's a 30-minute, well, spoiler, it's a 30-minute draw. But when you watch that match, you will not realize 30 minutes have passed by the end of it. It goes by so easily. And I just think it's a phenomenal match.
I feel like once I watch enough Suri will easily hit my top five. Like
No,
easily. But you
because you won't
gatekeeping.
watch enough.
Yeah, because you
I'm not.
gatekeeping. What up,
Well,
Matt
that's kind of
VP? What
better.
up, Rilo? We doing a podcast about questions we got set up about pretty much about we got just general wrestling questions. As the pod go, you'll see what the questions are. Right now we did top 5 men and the favorite matches from them, and now we're doing the women's side. So my last one, I did want to switch out with Becky, but to be honest, I'm gonna keep what I got. I got Roxanne Perez, and I'm gonna have to take that match against Lyra, the Bird Lady, at Stand and Deliver
Oh,
24.
such a bigger match.
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Her and Bird Lady chemistry. I need them on main roster boxing immediately for the Intercontinental Championship. I don't even care who wins. I just need it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. My number 5 woman is it's Becky Lynch. I adore Becky
Yeah,
Lynch.
see, that's what I feel like that should have
I
been mine.
I think Becky Lynch, like, I remember when she started the steampunk gimmick in NXT, I was like, wow, that's so cool. And she had like a sweet ass match with Sasha. And I didn't think it was cool. I just thought it was different compared to all the other stuff going on in NXT at the time. And my favorite Becky Lynch match is her and Charlotte from Evolution 2018, where they had the last woman standing. That match was awesome. They just beat the piss out of each other.
Bro, I felt like that match was stiff as fuck.
That match is so like aggressive, and I love it.
They set the tone. No, I love that Evolution is getting another pay per view because they deserve that shit, bro.
Yeah.
They deserve that shit. That Evolution 2, bro, I'm thinking they are really setting up for Julia versus Rhea. I think that's what they were setting up because now that especially now that Julia on SmackDown, like what was the point of those little meetups then?
Oh no, well, I want you to know if it's Julia versus Rhea, if the wrong person wins, I'm gonna be quite annoyed.
They might do that. They might do that. They might do that. Ooh. Bro, like I just told you, I haven't watched enough Alexa Bliss to give you Alexa Bliss and tell you my favorite match for her. Matt can definitely tell you his favorite match from Alexa Bliss, but I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all like Alexa Bliss in my top 5, and I couldn't even give you my favorite match from her.
All
Michael
time
seen
I
a lot.
don't. My favorite Alexa Bliss match is. Remember when she did that match with Bailey and they had the whole cane and I don't know. I don't really like Alexa Bliss, so I really can't tell you my top 5 favorite Alexa Bliss matches.
I
So
mean, this is
sorry.
this is the point of the pod, bro. So
Yeah,
y'all
like,
learn
I'm gonna
about
be
us.
real with
This is
you.
great.
I'm not gonna
We
lie.
we have a section where it's the top 5 Mount Rushmore general and ours. So like, I don't even think she'll make that though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, I don't like dislike Alexa
Yeah,
Bliss
ain't
either
nothing
though.
wrong
I
with
just
Alexa
think she's
Bliss.
okay.
No, we know. We just letting you know why she ain't in the thing. We know. But on to the next one. Next up, we got top 5 matches. Just our matches from both the men and the women. So for these, we can just list off all 5, like men and then women. So for
Yeah.
men, I got Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle at Mania 21. I
Okay.
got Omega versus Gabe Kidd at Wrestle Dynasty, the one we just watched all in the Discord. I think that was right before you had got here, bro. I wish you were there for that. I like
I
that was
lost my
literally
mind during that match.
like, bro, that was like before that. A lot of us did not know who Gabe Kidd was, or we've only seen like snippets or like of Gabe Kidd. When we saw that match, bro,
Yeah, that
instantly
match was awesome.
everybody in the Discord became Gabe Kidd fans. Everybody. But Osprey versus Omega at Forbidden Door, that was a fucking crazy match. Did not I just recently found out that was for the IWGP, the global or the
US
United
title.
States US title, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
I did not know that. And
Oh,
Will was champion, right?
no, Will had lost the belt to Omega. Omega won it at Wrestle Kingdom in January, and then Will
Oh,
won
and he
it
won
back
it
in June.
back.
Yeah, because Will winds up changing that into the United Kingdom Championship, the IWGP United Kingdom Championship, and then it winds up getting smashed by Dave Finlay, and that's how the global title that Yota Tsuji holds winds up becoming a belt.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I did not know that. That's actually cold. That was a great match. Then I got one, two, three. Where's my other? Oh shit, they got knocked to the bottom. I got Roman versus Cody, WrestleMania 40. Even with the shenanigans, we were talking about this before the pod. Even with the shenanigans, that match is amazing. But I really like it. Like if you go rewatch that match, watch it before the first. Who was the first one that came out? I think it was Jimmy, wasn't it?
Yes, because then
Because
Jay spears him off the stage,
yeah,
right?
off the stage, yeah. So before even Jimmy and them came out, and Solo and them came out, that match, great fucking graps. And alternate I was gonna have for this one that I just thought about thinking of this, Cody and Gunther at Crown Jewel,
That's such a good match.
bro. I know people be like, bro, that match was so boring. That bro, if you don't like technical wrestling, you're not gonna like that match. That match is
That
when you look up Graps, there's a lot of definitions. They're one of the pictures that's there. It's them locking up Cody and Gunther, bro. The fact that the match ended, it was gonna end with a sleeper hold, but Cody got put in that sleeper hold so many times that he knew to fucking roll out of it. And that's never happened to Gunther. Well, it probably has happened in one of his matches before, but it hasn't happened that we've seen. And that was the counter, bruh. Graps, come
yeah, no,
on,
that was a phenomenal match.
great fucking match. And then my last one is gonna be Ricochet versus Adam Cole, NXT Takeover 2018, bruh. I will never ever forget the spot of Ricochet trying to do a moonsault and Adam Cole super kicks the fuck out of this man in his chin. How did
And he
he
hits him perfectly.
like,
Like he hits him perfectly.
bro? Like it's not like on the chest, on the foot. No, like right here,
Yeah,
clean.
he hits him perfectly, which is like outstanding to me. Like I don't know how Adam Cole and Ricochet and him practiced that, but like they had one chance to do it and they did it perfect. And
Nailed
it's
it.
like I feel like anytime I see something with Adam Cole or Ricochet, that gets brought up is that
Yeah.
super kick.
So yeah, that is my top 5 for the men.
My top 5 men matches.
Are gonna blow
Spoiler, a
mine out
lot
of the
of.
water.
I mean, so my number 1 men match of all time is Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Kota Ibushi from G1 Finals 2018. I know I said it earlier. I just think this is like I could literally watch this match all day and never get bored of it. Second is Kento Kobashi versus Kinsei Sasaki from Pro Wrestling Noah's Destiny 2005. This match is fucking awesome. They just beat the hell out of each other. It's the first that is like maybe it happened at a small indie show somewhere and no one had footage of it. But that I know of, it is the first ever chop exchange on like a major scale. They legit chop each other for like 3 minutes straight in the match, where Takayama, who's on commentary, in Japanese, if you translate, pretty much says fight for fucking ever because they just chop the hell out of each other. It is a phenomenal matchup. Number 3 is Brian Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. from New Beginning in Osaka 2024. That match is, I mean, it's like Mike said, if you don't like this match, you just clarify to me you don't like wrestling and you don't like technical wrestling because that's all this match is. It is just a technical masterpiece that ends not via a pin. Well, it ends via pin, but it ends via roll up. Not even like a finisher or a tap out or anything.
The
It's a
best finisher in
roll-up.
wrestling, bro.
Yes. Yeah, so I just, again, phenomenal matchup. Number 4 is Kazuchika Okada versus Shibata from Sakura Genesis 2017. Again, just a phenomenal match. Even if you take before how Shibata headbutts Okada and like starts bleeding from the brain. And mind you, he continues on for about 6 minutes after that
That's
happens in the
wild.
match and works the match. But the match is just physical. One of my favorite spots in that match that I will talk about is goes for Okada goes for the Rainmaker, and the Shibata just slaps him out of it to the
Damn.
point where people started calling it the Bitch Maker because Shibata would literally put that in his moveset. He would literally just ripcord people and then slap them across the face as hard as humanly possible. It is unbelievable that he does this to people. And number 5 is Ilya Dragunov versus Walter or Gunther from NXT TakeOver 36. It is just a physical, brutal match. Like they proved that you can have a brutal, violent match without having to use weapons or blood. This match is just Gunther beating the hell out of Ilya, and Ilya still fighting back and beating the hell out of Gunther, and Ilya gets the win, and it is just like this big moment of him tapping Gunther out to win the title. Yeah, just could not
Bruh.
praise this match enough.
Ilya chest in that match, boy.
Oh yeah,
Raw red meat, bro. What up, AJ? Raw red meat, dead ass, bro. Every time Ilya and Gunther get in the ring, it's like they tell each other backstage, "Hey, you know this ain't fake, right? Like this real, like this."
yeah, yeah. We actually running a fade right now.
Yeah,
I'm
like
hurt
we put hurt each other.
you.
them power bombs be looking personal. He be giving Ilya, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
I mean,
I think what you think? I think Fat Gunther might be a better wrestler than Skinny Gunther. Bro.
oh, I love Fat. I talked about before. Fat Gunther is like just a different human being. Fat Gunther really did not care about who he was in the ring with.
No.
You're getting your ass whooped. Like Fat Gunther versus Randy Orton. Randy Orton would have retired again if he was fat and he was beating the shit out of him.
That man would have
Oh.
took that lower back, started chopping that.
He would have just, he would have been chopping his ankles. Yeah, Fat Gunther was an unbelievable competitor.
Menace, bro. All right, so for the women, my top 5 is gonna be Rhea and Charlotte, which I mentioned earlier. That WrestleMania 39 match. Talked about that one. Bianca versus Io at Backlash. I think that was 2023.
Yes, in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that was a banger ass match. I feel like we need more Bianca and Io matches. I feel like they saved them for a reason. Cause like they fought a lot in NXT because Rhea was involved in those matches, right? I think
Yeah,
we
they
got
have
that
a
before.
triple threat. Yeah, they have like a triple threat in NXT, and then they have they just had a match on Raw in like September of last year or
Io
August of
rolled
last
her
year.
up,
That was
right?
amazing. Huh?
Io rolled her up, right? Io rolled up
Yeah,
Bianca.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that match is like
Great
almost.
fucking
I
match.
might think that match is better than the Backlash one.
Yeah, their match is really
Like, that
fucking.
match is phenomenal.
Yeah, I actually forgot about that one. Too much fucking wrestling, bro. See, why is that on a regular Raw? Like, see,
Yeah, exactly. Too much wrestling.
bro, I definitely would take that one over the Backlash match for sure. I actually do remember that. Yeah. And then I got the end of the story, Tony Storm and Mariah May. That match was fucking that should have main evented in my eyes, I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, it should have.
That match should have main evented. That was fucking that match is like, bro, if you were involved in that story, like from beginning to end, I wouldn't be mad at you if you shared a tear at that match, bro. Like dead ass.
Ryan May and Tony Storm did not have to go out there and do what they did. They had to have a big conclusion, but they went to just another level in that match.
Great fucking match. Then I got the triple threat from the most recent WrestleMania. This might be recency bias, but that match was fucking crazy. Bianca, Io, and Rhea. That match was insane.
Yeah, that match is. I mean, the ending is
Great
maybe one of the
ending.
craziest endings I've ever seen to a triple threat.
Yeah, great fucking ending. And then after that, I'm gonna give it to Bailey versus Sasha. Was that Toronto? 2015?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
20. Yes, because
2015?
Sasha. Yeah, 2015.
Yeah. That was the bro, I feel like the storytelling in that match too. Like, you could just tell that was just two best friends going all fucking out. Just showing like
Yeah,
let's show them how good women wrestling really is. Type shit.
they went out there and said, "Let's see what we can do here."
Show it the fuck out. But yeah, that is my 5. Get ready for his to blow
My
mine out of the water again.
Okay. So here's you're gonna see a pattern here with my five because there's like almost these people who kind of like intertwine with each other. So my favorite women's match of all time is Sari versus Mayu Iwatani from Stardom All Star Grand Queendom 2024. That was the whole name of the show, by the way.
I
Don't
was
think
gonna
I just made
say,
all that up.
bro, All
So the
Star
official
Grand
name is
Queen Kingdom.
yeah, yeah, the All Star Grand Queendom 2024. Sari versus Mayu Iwatani. It is just a fabulous matchup, and they just go out there for the IWGP World Title again. Not even the main event, and just tear the house down. Like I think that's the match that I like. I don't know. Anytime I want to watch a women's match and it's something I want to rewatch something. That match is it. My second favorite women's match of all time is Sari versus Yuri for Sariism Chapter 7. This literally happened about 2 months ago. It went to a 30-minute time limit draw, and I talked about it earlier. If you watch this match, you will not realize 30 minutes have passed. Like, it is that good where you can sit and watch it, and by the time you're done, you're like, damn, I didn't realize 30 minutes just went by.
Nah,
And,
yeah.
like, that's how you know it's a good match. My third favorite women's match of all time is Yuri versus Mayu Iwatani from Stardom All Star Grand Queendom 2025. This literally just happened a month ago, and it is just a fabulous match. It winds up being Mayu Iwatani's last match in Stardom before she would go to Mari Gold, and it is just an absolute brilliant matchup. My fourth favorite women's match of all time is, like Mike said, the end of a story between Mariah May and Toni Storm. That match is awesome. The spot that will live to me forever is them putting their hands in glass and then boxing each other. That was just insane. Like trying to hit each other with glass on their hands was just crazy work. And my fifth favorite women's match of all time is Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch from WrestleMania 38,
Great
Night
match.
1.
Great
I
fucking
think that match
match.
is awesome.
Bro, made up for that bullshit that they did with her losing in like 5 seconds, bro. You remember that shit?
Yeah.
When Becky returned and
Yeah.
Bianca lost it like 5, bro. That shit blew me. Oh my god.
Funny enough, I thought that was kind of funny what happened.
Bro,
Now,
fuck
now this,
no.
but I was just like, I just think sometimes fast matches like that are hilarious. So I was like, oh my, they really just had her go out there and lose that quick. So
That
I
shit
don't know.
was bogus, bro. That shit was bogus. No, that match
Yeah,
made up for it like a motherfucker. Like a motherfucker, bro. But nah, W list. Shit on me on both of them. I need to watch more wrestling. But on to the next one. They get easier. I promise, guys, they get easier. Not really.
yeah.
I'm lying. Top 3 wrestling promotions. Yours are gonna fuck mine over because mine are basic as fuck. I'm just gonna get them out the way now. WWE, AEW, NJPW. I ain't
I
really
mean,
gotta explain most. WWE. Oh wait, I don't even want to cut you off. Go ahead. What you say?
like we literally share two. There's only one difference in ours. So
Oh, okay. Well, that don't make me feel as bad then. But WWE, honestly, I grew up off of it. That's all I knew when I was growing up. And to see how far it came, like, we went from making women objects with no clothes on to now they damn near finna get another PLE of just them. That's
we
growth.
went from we went from the Great Khali being world champion to the Great Khali not being in the company.
Growth.
Yeah.
And then AEW, this is gonna blow a lot of y'all, bro. AEW has better matches than WWE.
What?
6 times out of 7 times of the week.
I agree.
Better matches. The only thing that WWE has on AEW is storytelling. If AEW was able to get that storytelling as like they can do it too. It's just that they're not consistent with it. If they could give me stories like Tony and Mariah throughout the whole fucking show, at least 3 or 4 of them, bruh, AEW would be dog walking WWE, bruh, because the work rate, it's not comparable. I'm sorry. Like, bro, but it's a debatable topic. It's because, like, for example, AEW could never have a Punk Roman Seth main event. There's nobody
No.
in that company that could give us that. But WWE can never give us Takeshita versus Osprey at Revolution.
I agree.
Never. There's nobody in that company that could give us that.
I don't think anyone could try. Like, I don't think anyone could try to do that match.
No, it's impossible. That's why I'm saying it's like it's different. But at the same time, that main event was like a lot of storytelling with Seth, Roman, and Punk. That made a lot of that. The work rate was great, but like it wasn't like the work rate of Omega's Mike Bailey and Ricochet.
I agree. That match was insane. We watched that live together.
Yeah.
That was insane.
That match was like fucking crazy. So like that's what I'm saying. It's definitely, it's all, if you watch a lot of wrestling, I feel like you would agree with what we saying. But it's very debatable. But for the third one, New Japan, bruh, New Japan should be higher. But I just don't watch enough of it. I felt like if I watched enough New Japan, I might put New Japan over AEW. Because New Japan be having some really good fucking storylines. I just don't know what the fuck be going on because I don't tune in like I should. Matt would probably be able to speak more on that than I would.
Yeah, well, that's why you said that. My top 3 favorite wrestling companies is New Japan Pro Wrestling, WWE, and then Pro Wrestling Noah. I mean, New Japan pretty much saved why I watch wrestling now. Like, I was never going to stop watching WWE, but there definitely got to a point where I was just so... And I guess, like, an honorable mention would be ROH. ROH is actually the first indie company I ever got into in 2013, but through ROH, I found New Japan, and New Japan just, like, changed my whole perspective of what wrestling can be. And so I love New Japan. New Japan's had some horrible, horrible booking decisions in recent years, but they still redeem themselves every year somehow. And I don't know, I can never stop praising New Japan. Second, obviously, being WWE. Most everyone's grown up on WWE. I was just talking about this earlier. The first ever thing I saw, like wrestling-wise, was my dad was flipping through the channels, and Ric Flair was getting beaten up by Rated RKO and bloodied at ringside. And I think that is just a phenomenal way to get into
No, for wrestling. Real, bro. You thought like, wait, hold on, Dad, don't change it. Hold on, wait, what this is?
And then for third is Pro Wrestling Noah. I think Noah, so like old Noah inspired literally, I don't know, this entire generation of wrestlers, pretty much. Masawa, Kenta Kobashi, Jun Akiyama, Akira Taue, Marufuji, Kenta, and some of them like Marufuji and Kenta are still wrestling today for Noah. And I just think Noah is like such an inspirational company with how they did the Emerald Green. Currently, Ozawa is on top, and Ozawa is like changing wrestling with how he is. He's just a loudmouth rebel weirdo, and everyone loves him. So yeah, I could sit here and forever talk about these 3 companies, but those are my 3 favorite companies.
I feel like I gotta watch some more Noah now. Noah and DDT. I need to watch her because I know that's my boy Konosuke Korea. That's where he's from. So
yeah,
I gotta watch some more DDT, especially that tag team match you was telling me about the other day. I need that. that.
So for those who don't know, Takeshita on like a 3-day notice, not even 3-day, like within a 48-hour notice, showed up in Japan and then teamed with Yuki Endo to face Dick Togo and Daisuke Sasaki in a 28-minute tag team match on a DDT show that literally had no build to it. There was no build, no hype. He just came over and wrestled a 28
He's
minute
like,
match.
fuck it, I'm gonna put on a banger. Fuck it.
Yep. No other reason than he wanted to.
I gotta go watch that shit. I love Takeshita, bro.
Yeah, I do too.
All
That was
right.
some baller shit.
Now we got our top 3 least favorite matches / decisions made in wrestling. I feel like we should go 1-on-1 with these so we could talk about it a little bit.
Are we going 3-1, or are these not in order for you?
We can put them in order.
Okay.
Okay, I'll put it in there so we can go 3-1. For my third one, Ryback versus Punk, 2012 Hell in a Cell.
What was wrong with that match?
What?
I mean, I was just asking a question. Nah, that's a horrific booking decision.
Like, what? I don't even want to talk about it, bro. That match, I mean, and it led up to a great match with John Cena, Punk, and Ryback. Like,
yeah.
Like, how does that work? I mean, yes, you're adding the GOAT John Cena. That's how it works. But damn, y'all couldn't work that bad.
You just answered it. Yeah, you answered the question. They had this obsession that CM Punk and Ryback had to work with each other, and I will argue, every Ryback and CM Punk match is ass. There's not a good one.
There's not one.
So stop.
They just did not have the chemistry, and Punk hated that man. Cat out the bag.
Yeah, understandably.
Understandably hated that man, bro.
I think I also hate that man.
When he asked him, "Are you just a legit dumbass?" Or
yeah.
He's like, "Sorry, no, I'm a dumbass."
Why would you admit to that?
No, are you going to admit to trying to hurt him? He said, "Are you trying to hurt me, or are you just a dumbass?"
If Ryback had the balls, he would have said, "Yeah, I'm trying to hurt you. What you gonna do about it?" And Punk would have boxed him backstage.
What's your third one, bro?
My third worst decision in wrestling was New Japan unifying the Intercontinental Championship with the World Heavyweight Championship in 2021.
They did what?
So they had the IC title, right? And at one point, because of the people like Shinsuke Nakamura and Tanahashi, the IC title was on par in Tetsuya Naito and Kota Ibushi. The IC title was on par with the World Heavyweight Championship because it was just called the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, and that was the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. So in 2021, they decided to unify both of them and make one belt. So they got rid of the mid-card title and they tried to put the US title in there. And they are still feeling the effects of this stupid-ass decision up until today. Because that global title Yota Tsuji has is still not looked at on the level of the IWGP World title that Goto has. And it was just a horrible decision. To this day, I do not understand why they did it. It was fucking stupid to me.
Kind of like when they unify Roman shit.
Yes. Unification.
Unification so dumb.
Don't
or
work. They don't work.
They didn't unify them, but pretty much putting the tag team titles together.
Yeah, I think that's just dumb. I've argued this before. There's no double champion, triple champion, whatever. If you do it like how Mercedes is doing it, how it's throughout different companies, okay, different. But no company has ever booked a good double champion. It just doesn't work.
I have one that might be objectable. What do you think about Keith Lee?
Even then, he vacated the belt, and it just looks stupid.
That's true.
Because when you vacate the belt, you devalue the belt.
You devalue that bitch because it's like
it does.
It does devalue. Vacating a belt devalues it in a way, unless you're like Jordy and you're just the GOAT and you have to, go do grown man things and vacate it. But if you're a wrestler and you're literally vacating it because nobody can beat you, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of weak. For example, if Fraxium would have beat Hank and Tank and then vacated that bitch, if y'all think the NXT tag team set up is bad now, if they would have did that shit, oh yeah, we fucked everybody over here. Y'all can have these. We go to the main roster. See y'all. We'll leave y'all with those.
That would have looked perfectly for those tag titles. I think everyone would have been happy.
Yeah. But I definitely agree with the unification shit. That shit, it's never a good idea. And I gotta agree with you with the double title because after you say the vacate thing, you're right. Because I was thinking they were gonna do that with Oba, and how they would have like book that. That would have been hard to book too.
Yeah, because you just can't. Here's the thing with a double champion. Let's say Oba, right? He was the North American champion, and let's say Trick pinned him for the war or the North American title, right? Why would Trick then not be like, "Let me face you for the world title," and then Oba beats Trick for the world title?
It doesn't
retains
really,
the world title.
yeah. And then
Why
it's like,
wouldn't
well, why?
Oba go?
Let me
"Well,
go get
I
my
want
title
to go
back.
back."
Yeah, let me go
Yep.
get my North. Yeah,
It's just a
it's like,
circle.
yeah, you're right.
Stupid.
Because somebody's
Yeah, I
eventually gonna have to pin. And then the same thing with Stephanie. They had to make Stephanie literally vacate because they didn't want Stephanie to take a pin.
Exactly. It's just stupid in my opinion.
Yeah, you're onto something there, buddy. Hey, no more double titles in TTW. I'll play it.
Ever.
Nah, but next up, number 2. My boy Kyle gonna cry at this one. Moxley and Danielson. It's been the worst decision AEW's ever fucking made, bro.
Oh, hold on.
Bruh.
It had potential,
It had.
and they did it.
Had. Emphasis on the had. But no, yeah, bro. I feel like the
That's
direction
so
maybe
funny.
they were shooting for, I don't know where it went. Because it's like
I mean, the idea was to build up more people on the roster, and they actually have only done the opposite.
they've done
only
the
actually
exact
just kept the
opposite.
same 10
It's
people in the
literally
main event.
it's literally the same people. I get it. Hangman hasn't had a belt in 2 years, but Hangman's an established made man. Hangman goes to the main event scene. No one's gonna be like, why is Hangman here? He hasn't. They're not gonna say that. Osprey, they're not gonna say that. Swerve, they're not gonna say that. The only person that's like in that conversation is damn near Darby Allin, and that nigga is climbing Mount Everest.
Yeah. He's done now.
But yeah, he on the way back now. That boy would be at Double or Nothing. Best believe he'll be there.
Oh no! What about Eddie Kingston being there? That would be so fucking sweet.
That would be dope. Imagine like Gabe Kidd is like that neutralizer that gives like them the upper hand, and Eddie Kingston music hit. Because isn't Gabe Kidd the one who broke his leg?
Yeah, Eddie Kingston could. I mean, I'll say this right now: Eddie Kingston, maybe next to Takeshita and Mark Briscoe, is the best worker in AEW. He's better than Ospreay. He's better than Moxley. It's just a fact. Sorry, fact of life.
Bro, people gotta watch Mark Briscoe, bro. Watch if you
Briscoe,
think we lie. Hangman versus Will Ospreay is gonna be better than Ricochet and Mark Briscoe, but it's gonna be like this. It is gonna be like this, Matt. I hope you're watching on the stream. It's gonna be like this, brother. Like it's not gonna be like no. When I tell you Mark Briscoe and Ricochet finna go out there and show the fuck out, dude. Bruh.
Yeah, it could be so phenomenal.
And it's a stretcher match? Nigga, Mark Briscoe told you the spot he finna do. He finna put him on. He literally showed you, Dynamite, this. I ain't gonna lie though. Kenny showed us what he finna do too, bro. He finna one-winged angel that nigga through the
He
top.
has a gnarly plan. Kenny's gonna kill Matt Jackson. I found out.
Bro, he was finna one-winged angel. They said, wait. They said, wait. They got the table out. This nigga went to the apron. I'm like, wait, what?
He's done that in New Japan before to people, and it is just an insane spot. It looks like it kills himself. It looks like it kills the opponent. It is just good for Kenny for doing that.
When I instantly got like flashbacks, I thought it happened to me when Konosuke ELP. Remember when he killed ELP? Bro.
Blew up a table. I've never seen a table implode in such a way than that.
This nigga blew Thunder Power Bomb ELP through a fucking table on the outside. Bro. That shit was wild. But yeah. AEW has not done a good job since.
Oh, funny enough, AEW has my number 2.
Oh, what's yours?
Chris Jericho's whole run. Chris Jericho's entire run. His ass. Garbage. He had one good year between 2019 to 2020. After that feud with Orange Cassidy, Chris Jericho has literally become insufferable to me. The stupid inner circle sucks. The Jericho Appreciation Society sucks. His never-ending feud with Eddie Kingston that went from literally February to August sucks. His feud with Ricky Stark sucks. And I promise you, it is not these people who are making it suck. It is one person making it suck. Chris Jericho should have retired. Not even retired, but he should just stop. The learning tree sucks. Like
I
he
am the
should
learning
just
tree.
like he should have just like either stuck like he was doing tag stuff with Omega, and I kind of saw like the vision, like, oh, he doesn't have to work a full match. That's like brilliant. And then he said, "No, I'm gonna go become the ROH World Champion and beat Mark Briscoe." And I was like, all right, well, you should like fuck off my TV forever.
And then damn near
that man's
cheated
run.
to beat Bandito, bro. Like if he would have won that, I think motherfuckers would go right.
Dude, you would have wanted. I was gonna be so mad. I think Jericho's from 2021 to now, he's just been insufferable in AEW. I think every feud he's in goes on for too long. I think putting the ROH World Title on him because you were trying to get a TV deal was stupid. I can't stand him. Maybe I'm a hater, but like I just cannot stand him.
I thought they were talking about you, Matt. I'm like, what Matt say wrong? They talking about Matt BP.
Oh,
That boy said Ricky Saint should not have won the North American title, which is crazy
and
work.
Shawn Spears held it.
Crazy work. What you wanted
Oh,
Sean
my
Spears? Oh
God.
no, he probably a Tony D'Angelo guy. That makes sense. But Tony
Oh,
wasn't
my.
doing
Oh, yeah,
shit
I mean,
with it
Sean-
though.
Hey, don't talk about my boy that way. That's okay. He doesn't need to do anything.
Bro,
with it.
no,
He's
I ain't
cool.
gonna lie. I fuck with Tony, but he got my homie killed, bro.
Dude, he killed someone off and released the. That's a brilliant. We gotta talk about that one day. That's so phenomenal.
Next up, the number one.
Can I tell you my number one too?
You want to say it at the same time and see if it's the same thing?
Yeah. All right,
Okay.
count down.
All right, 3, 2, 1. John Cena beating. No, I'm kidding. It's not that. I just wanted to see if you were gonna say what were you gonna say.
Of course, the worst booking decision in history is Brock Lesnar beating Kofi
in 9
Kingston
seconds.
in 9 seconds
Yes.
at SmackDown.
I'm so
2019.
glad we have the same thing, bro.
I
bro. Why,
I hate it
bro?
so much.
And wasn't that the first episode on Fox?
Yes. You know what the opening match to that episode is?
What is it?
Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. And then this is what we got instead. This is what the main event was a Brock Lesnar beating Kofi in 9 seconds. I get they were on Fox. Yo, what it's even crazier is they wind up sending Brock to Raw. Literally the same, like the next week, Brock gets drafted to Raw and The Fiend gets drafted to SmackDown. It's like, oh my God, I hate it so much. I hate it so much.
I don't know. Actually, what was worse? Nah, this was worse. But
Then what?
when Brock came to the Money in the Bank with and did something, he didn't even do anything. He literally, after a hard fought match, just knocked Mustafa Ali off, climbed up, and just won.
I hate that too. I
Why are we pushing Brock fucking Lesnar, bro?
In 2019.
Why? Like he's not a made man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I definitely know. Yeah, Brock definitely beat that. That's the like the joke, the trope for Brock Lesnar. Like when a black champion wins, yeah. Like that's the thing. Like, bro. Oh, another thing Brock did. Fucking take out Bobby Lashley in the Elimination Chamber after he already won the Royal Rumble.
Brock winning that Rumble. Wow, I'm really starting to think I hate Brock Lesnar.
No, dead ass, bro.
I actually don't like Brock Lesnar. Like, I think Brock has had some brilliant matches, but like altogether, I just think Brock is. I don't know. I just don't like Brock.
And Punk was low key cold at SummerSlam. That was low key.
Yeah, no, Brock is like him and Punk at SummerSlam was cold. All the matches he did with Cody, I thought were brilliant. His match with Cena when he first comes back is brilliant. Even him dominating Cena in the main event with the Suplex City, like that was brilliant in the sense of like it had never been done, and that was such a risk to take.
It was.
And,
it was a big fucking risk. To Cena.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. They love Brock, boy. They love him.
They love Brock. Because Brock is like a legit like scary individual. So like I can understand why you would have him do these things, but like to get to the point where it's like, all right, we cannot just keep doing that.
And then yeah, just like my boy CJT said, Brock ended Taker streak. He shouldn't have been the one to do it, bro. Brock was already
I
an
know
established monster. What did that do
we
for
talked about
him?
this last night, partially in the Discord. I don't know if like I don't like in retrospect, there was never a good time to end the streak.
I think they should have
But
just never
like if
ended it.
Roman did it,
To be yeah, I think Roman should have did it just because of how Roman is now. Like looking back at that, even though this isn't planned, obviously, but like that just would have been
yeah.
perfect. Like, oh wow, look what the person that beat Taker like ended up as being. But like to me, I don't think they should have broke Roman Undertaker streak. That just should have been a thing that just should have never been beat. It just should have been left like that, and that's just part of history forever. That Undertaker's never been beaten at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I agree. Like I just think I don't know.
If it was Roman, it should have been like nobody else. I understand the newer superstar thing. I don't even think it should have been that. If it was either, it should have been Roman or nobody.
Yeah,
That's
didn't I agree?
that's my own. Yeah, because they did my boy take bogus, and then twice. Like damn, if y'all gonna make him lose once, okay for sure. But then y'all gonna make him lose again. Both matches trash, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Both matches being trash is even funnier because they both suck.
Right? Cause like damn. But all right, we on to the next topic.
No, but we have a different. There's
What?
one topic I wanted to discuss. The best wrestling decision ever.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
I-
yeah. We didn't have
Everyone-
three for this one, right? Or
Yeah, we didn't have three. We
Yeah.
only have one, and it's kind of long to explain. The best wrestling decision ever made was CM Punk boxing the AEW roster.
listen
Now
to
let me
this shit.
explain.
Just listen. This trickles down to things you guys will never under fucking stand. Just listen.
CM Punk shows up at All Out 2022, decides to do the press conference next to Tony Khan, who could have stopped him at any time, did not stop him, lets him talk his shit about the entire roster. Punk then boxes Matt Jackson, Nick Jackson, Kenny Omega, Ace Steel's involved, Christopher Daniels involved, his dog Larry's involved. He then gets hurt while boxing them, gets suspended, literally has to go through all these legal stuff to come back. Comes back, starts AEW Collision. So he gave AEW a second show because he refused to be on the same show with the Bucks and Omega. The first collisions are a banger, but then he gets into an argument with one man who maybe changed the course of wrestling forever. Jack Perry. Jack Perry then said, I wanted to use real glass, and CM Punk said no. And they had an argument, and Jack Perry got sent home. And then come the all-in pre-show. It's Hook versus Jack Perry. The suplex onto the car windshield, telling him, cry me a river, real glass. Then going backstage after the match to box CM Punk. So CM Punk then decides, right in front of Tony Khan, to box Jack Perry. Wasn't going to do his opening match. Then Samoa Joe makes him agree to go out there, and him and Joe go out there and have a banger of an opener to All In 2023. To then, a week later, CM Punk gets fired from AEW in Chicago, which then leads CM Punk to returning to the WWE at Survivor Series 2023. That leads to Punk going into the Rumble 2024, where he would get injured, which then would lead to the Mania plans getting changed, which would obviously lead to Damian Priest cashing in on Drew beating Seth, which then that would all set up to when Punk comes back. Punk then does the match with Drew. He then does the Hell in a Cell with Drew. Then he does the thing with Roman at War Games, which then leads to the Rumble, where him, Seth, and Roman decide to box, which then leads to the cage match between him and Seth. And Roman makes his return there, and he boxes both of them, which then led to the main event of WrestleMania 41. So I'm telling you that CM Punk boxing Kenny Omega and Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson at All Out or All In 2022, whatever they're calling at the time. I think it was still All In 2022. literally changed the course of professional wrestling forever.
Forever.
And Jack Perry literally was a big part of it.
Jack Perry threw
Yes,
the oop.
you Jack Perry.
So look, CM Punk came down, slam dunked it, right? Jack Perry got the steal through the oop.
Jack Perry is, I mean, Jack Perry literally changed the course of wrestling, and no one can convince me otherwise.
No.
Everyone wants to say, "Oh, this person did something," or like,
It was
I know
Jack
people in
Perry.
the Discord,
It
and
was
I
Jungle
respect their
Boy.
opinion that carrying across like everyone he fused with turns. No, Jack Perry literally has caused everything that's happened in professional wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how it worked. So
Unfortunately.
shout out to Jack Perry.
Yeah, if you're not a Jack Perry fan of the young goat,
Scapegoat.
yeah,
Yeah, scapegoat, young goat.
young goat, the scapegoat, bruh.
He has a bust.
My man had a match at Windy City Riot, not this past year's, but the was it last year or 2 years ago?
It was last year with Shota Umino, and he
Bruh.
came out with the Riot Squad.
With the bruh hit the go to sleep.
Yeah, no, he's just different. I don't tell you.
Did this to the crowd in Chicago, bruh. When I tell you this man had so much heat, bro. Jack Perry's him. Jack Perry is him.
Yeah. Jack Perry might be the greatest ever.
I fuck with Jack Perry.
I'll tell you.
But yeah, the way that's trickled down, that's the best moment in wrestling, bro. I don't even have one to compete. That's it. Yeah. But now we can move on to the next topic. But that's it. If you say anything else, you're lying. It's not opinionated. It's factual. Next up, our Mount Rushmore of wrestlers for men and women versus the general public's Mount Rushmore. I feel like the general public's might be easier. Let's get that out the way. And then we can do ours.
So the general public for men, how many people are on Mount Rushmore? Is it 5, 4?
I think it's 4.
I definitely have 4 names here, so I think that's right. Because I'm not gonna lie,
4.
I didn't pay attention to history class.
Man,
Uh,
I ain't been. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 4 heads on Mount Rushmore.
okay, so I think in general the 4. This is not my opinion, by the way.
No, this is not ours.
Agree.
So,
Yeah,
because I know Hulk Hogan could be on there.
yeah. Well, unfortunately, I would say it's probably Hogan, Austin, Flair, Taker. That's who I think most people.
You think
the only person I would take out?
You think I was gonna say Taker or Austin?
I would take out Taker and put The Rock in.
The Rock.
I think most people are putting Austin on their top. Not me, but I think most.
I think I'd have to agree with that. Hogan, Flair, Rock, and Austin, and then Rock and Taker interchangeable.
Yeah.
I think that's the general public's. All right, let's hear yours then, Matt, and then I'll go after you.
My though is John Cena, Tanahashi, Bryan Danielson, and AJ Styles. I mean, I feel like that was that was kind of a no-brainer.
That's peak. I'm gonna have to go John Cena, AJ Styles, The Rock. Damn. It's either Austin or Michaels.
I mean, they both make sense.
I ain't gonna lie, Roman was on mine, but like I can't really use the cancer against him. That's not really his fault. But I feel like if Roman was able to show up more, Roman would easily be on my Mount Rushmore. Because from what he was to what he's become, like that.
I think we're talking shit. Roman's the only one. I think Roman's the funniest person to listen to talk in a ring.
That man used to say "sucker" and "succotash." Like dead ass. But yeah, John Cena, AJ Styles, The Rock. And the reason I say The Rock is because, well, now The Rock's starting to piss me off, but like The Rock's like 45, 50 coming back and doing this shit. Like that tag team match he did at 40, not a lot of people could come back and work that long.
Hell no.
My man's took a table bump for Cody. Who you know that taking a table bump for Cody? And then Austin, you got to think about, because him and Kevin fucking Owens was a banger. What was that?
Banger.
What was that? 38.
Yes, it's the talk show that leads to a match. I remember I was so because obviously, well, I kind of knew that was leading to a match. Because like, what the fuck else would that be
Why,
leading
why,
into?
why would y'all be having a talk show as the main event? Like, what are we talking about? But nah, like that's what I was like, cause like motherfuckers that were like prime back in the day, him, and then for you to come back and show like you still got that shit. That man Austin took a suplex on the stage.
Yeah, which was a crazy bump. I did not expect him to take that bump.
That remind me of like when Ric Flair fell off the fucking Money in the Bank ladder. What? Or did he get
Ah,
suplexed off that bitch? What happened to Flair, bro?
he gets duplexed by Matt Hardy off of it, and
Bro,
like
Flair's
for no reason.
crazy.
Flair is a madman.
But yeah, and now on to women for the General Mount Rushmore. Four horsemen, four horsewomen. Excuse me.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I would say four horsewomen.
What's that? Becky,
Maybe you could
Charlotte,
put
Bailey, Sasha.
yeah, maybe you could put Trish in there or Lita. You know, depending on who you are. But like, yeah, no, I would agree. Obviously, it's
Oh
our
yeah,
opinion.
I'd probably switch out one of them for Lita or Trish. Yeah, I agree with that because they pretty much they were the ones that were like Trish was. No, Trish was pretty provocative, but Lita wasn't. Well, she was too. Never mind.
They both were. They both
They
were. But
both.
I mean,
They
that's just.
both.
I mean, that's just. But that was just like the time period. I mean, you can't hold that against
Exactly. That wasn't shit against they was doing. That was shit Vince was making their ass do. But
them.
I'll go first for the women. For mine, give me give me ooh. This is tough. This is tough. This is tough. Give me Io Sky or Io Shirai, whoever you want to, however you want to pronounce her, because she has some goat matches as Io Shirai. Um, give me Charlotte. Give me Mercedes Monet or Sasha Banks.
Monet.
Give me. I got two. I'm deciding between. Fuck it. Give me because that I just feel like that's just of what I remember. I'm trying to think of somebody from the Divas period because I was gonna say Michelle McCool, but I feel like
Oh, cool is a great answer.
yeah,
She's actually brilliant in the ring.
Michelle McCool was cold. I just feel like there was somebody that might have been a little bit better, like Melina maybe.
I thought it just comes down to personal opinion. 'Cause, like, I think Michelle's better than Melina, but I don't think Melina's bad.
I think I'll stick with Michelle then. AJ Lee is a great honorable mention also. Great honorable mention. All right. Matt, Suri. All right, next
Oh,
topic.
yeah. There's three. No, I mean, like, this is it was a hard question because I had to think about, like people, like, influence stuff. So my personal Mount Rushmore it's Io Sky, Asuka, Miami Toyota, who is just this tremendous. She literally changed like women's wrestling. Like she's just this high flyer who literally would almost break her neck, kill her. She would botch, but like her magic, like even when she botched, it just felt like someone going for something and it just not working, but it never looked bad. Like it made sense on why it didn't work. So I like again, that's another person I'll praise is Miami Toyota and Aja Kong. Aja Kong was this big bad heel who still wrestles today. She wrestles today in Japan, and Aja Kong's just awesome. She would bring like a little trash can to the ring, and she'd just smack people in the head with it, like super aggressively. Her finisher is the back fist, like the one that you would see Asuka use or Eddie Kingston. They got it from her. It's called the Yurkin, and yeah, Aja Kong is amazing. So I would say Miami Toyota, Aja Kong, Asuka, and Io are my route
I
for
need to see a Toyota and a Aja Kong match.
I got you.
Yeah, I need to see that. All right. So next up, we'll get to our favorite things after I see the order I got it in. Let's hit the tag team. Our favorite tag
Okay.
team and the match from them.
Okay. You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll take first because mine's easy. Mine's gonna be the Usos, and it's gonna be that 39 main event between them and Kevin and Sammy. That's why I was like, we're gonna talk about that later. But yeah, probably a generic ass, simple ass answer. But I don't watch a lot of tag team wrestling from other promotions, so I can't give a generalized answer. The Bloodline Civil War was a good match, but it wasn't better than Sami and KO versus the Usos. It wasn't better than them. That match was the storytelling, the because you didn't go in that match thinking the Usos was gonna lose. You knew the Usos was gonna lose like when there was like 4 minutes left in that match. Like that's how good they were like, with that.
Yeah, it was so back and forth. That match is awesome.
Yeah, really good tag team match. Who you got, Matt?
So it's funny enough, my favorite tag team of all time isn't in my favorite tag team match of all time.
Okay.
No. Like I know that's a little odd. So my favorite tag team of all time is Mark and Jay Briscoe, them boys from ROH. Yeah. There's just not a better tag team to me than them. They are just on a.
See, I need to watch more Mark and Jay matches, bro. I know for sure because I know you're not lying.
Yeah, they would like get in the ring with each other, and then something would just click in their brain to be like, "Ah, yes, let's just do every crazy thing possible to each other." And I don't know, I just love that match, or I love them. But my favorite match from them, by the way, is them versus El Generico and Kevin Steen, or spoiler, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens from Man Up 2007. It's a ladder match. It is just an insane ladder match. It is like 30 minutes long. And yeah, it's a war. It is legit, probably one of the best enders to a feud, because after the match happens, they wind up only having one more match, I think, against each other, like as a team. So I think that match is awesome. But my favorite tag team match ever is Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks, versus the Lucha Bros from All In 2021 Steel Cage. That match is just insane.
Bro.
It is brilliantly done.
That match is amazing. That match is like, yeah, that match is better than my match. Guaranteed. If y'all have not seen that, definitely they have that somewhere up with bad quality. And the quality is not bad to the point where you wouldn't know what's going on. Brother,
I can post it in the Discord in good quality.
Oh, yeah. We can do that for y'all if you want to see it. That match is crazy, bro. And that boy, Ray Phoenix, y'all don't know shit about Ray. Let me tell you that. Y'all don't know shit about... I ain't gonna lie. Y'all don't know shit about Penta, bro. Because WWE, that's nerfed Penta and Ray Phoenix, bro. Y'all think they be doing some crazy shit? They're nerfed as fuck. That's like 40% of them, not even. Maybe like 30.
Yeah, that's Penta doing his, like... we talked about with Naito, where like you come over, you just like half work, and then when you need to, you step up. Yeah. Penta and Ray Phoenix have been doing like half the stuff they need to do. They're just doing whatever they want on TV because they know they don't need to go all out. When it's time for them to go out, they're going to blow people's minds.
Yeah. They not showing shit yet. That's what I'm telling. They ain't. Woo-wee. And wait till they get together. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so after that, we have our favorite face or heel of all time.
So I put 2 because I have a favorite heel and favorite face. So my favorite face of all time is Bryan Danielson. I just think Daniel Bryan as a face. I know he did the heel stuff as the Earth champion, and he did heel stuff in ROH when he was like just being a dickhead as the champion. But like face Daniel Bryan, I think Daniel Bryan is the greatest underdog ever in professional wrestling. The only people I would argue is Rey Mysterio and Sami Zayn. I just think Danielson, his like comeback on people, his fight, it makes you believe. I said this earlier. Danielson could literally sell you on anything. Danielson could go grab a random item in your house and do a promo on it and make you believe in that item. That's how good he is to me.
Dead ass though. And then on top of that, bro, the Yes movement. That was all him.
The Yes movement.
That was all. That was all fucking. Like,
it was organic.
Organic it was
just
fuck.
He did.
That's a story where like they organically just let somebody get pushed. Like, bro, my man's tapped out Batista. Look at the size difference. My man's tapped out Batista. That was so fucking cold to me, bro. That was so cold.
But that was Danielson's whole career. Like, Danielson's whole thing.
Like the underdog.
Or whatever.
Yeah, the underdog.
And in ROH, he used to bully people. He would bully Samoa Joe, who is double his size, triple his size, and he would just bully Joe. Like, Danielson just knows.
And on top of that, bro, you put anybody else in his shoes in that Sheamus situation, Mania, kissing AJ, turning around, bro kick, match over, they're not coming back from that.
No.
They're not coming back from that. You put anybody else in that situation. Obviously, we're not talking about John Cena and CM Punk and the greats like that. We're talking about anybody that was like Danielson level at the time. If anybody else was in, bro, you're not coming back from that, bro. And Danielson did. That boy different. Guaranteed. That boy different. But for me, favorite face of all time. And his name is John!
And his name is John Cena!
Bruh. When I tell you,
my answer.
Yeah, when I tell you, it like there's my most like video on TikTok is me reacting to John and Cody, and there was people under there commented like, bro, like you're a grown man, like you're acting like this. Why are you acting? I was not acting. My heart was fucking shattered. Never in my 25 years of living that I think I would have seen heel John Cena, bro. I know people's like, oh, John Cena's been heel before. I didn't watch Ruthless Aggression John Cena when he slapped the shit out of fucking Kurt Angle. I was like 2. And yes, I went back and watched it, but that don't count to me, bro. John Cena, bro, that man, 20 years. No matter what they was cheering, that man came out there with a smile on his face. Bro, one night stand, bro, knowing he was finna get booed out the stadium. In that bitch, hands up. Great fucking match with RVD, too.
Yeah.
Great fucking match, bro. Like, you would, like, bro, you would think, oh, man, I don't know what to do. These people hate me. They don't want me to, like, bro, like, John Cena. Ain't nothing like John Cena, bro. Bryan Danielson is definitely, like, they're neck and neck. But John Cena, crazy.
I agree. My favorite heel of all time, and sure, this might be recency bias. I know you could argue Edge, 2009 Randy Orton, such a scary individual. But no, my favorite heel of all time is Triple H. I just think Triple H is such a like not even the reign of terror. So it was between Triple H or Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, because like Triple H, they were just like Triple H was just such a like, he knew how to get under people's skin. And yep, I know he beat Booker at Mania and stuff, but when it was time for him to get his comeuppance, like when he did with Batista in Hell in a Cell, when he did with Shawn Michaels, like he would just get it, he would bleed, he would get his ass whooped, and it's just, I don't know. Like, I just think Triple H is brilliant.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Like, Triple H was different. Like, even with the authority shit, bro. Like, you literally used your power in the fucking system to make a storyline and push niggas.
And that's brilliant. That's a brilliant thing to do.
That's so fucking genius, dude. Like, why wouldn't you do that, bro? Triple H is definitely, bro. Yeah, I have to agree with that one. Triple H is great fucking heel. I was gonna say Randy Orton. Cause like that's like one of my top favorite wrestlers.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But now that I'm really thinking about it,
I don't know.
I felt like he kind of ruined it. But before he ruined it, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Final Boss was fucking
dude. That like 3-week thing with The Rock being the final boss, just being an asshole, was so cool. And then he ruined it.
And then he had to ruin that shit. But like, bro, this man was a fucking menace, bro. And then like, bro, Chicago, right? I'm like getting all these like hints. Oh, Rock might show up to Raw. I'm like, you know what? Let me just go just in case he shows up. Shows up, doesn't say a fucking word. Then he beats the shit out of my favorite fucking superstar at the time, bro. Then I go home and I go on Twitter to see after the cameras cut, he was still whooping this nigga.
That was like the craziest part. I remember my dad had seen that. He was like, "Wait," he's like, "Did you see this?" I went, "See what?" And he sent it to me, and I was like, "He's still beating his ass."
He said, "Fuck that! Fuck that!" Fuck that. I literally have the button. Fuck that! Fuck that! Bro, you literally hear the guy. You hear the guy. Clear guys. Fuck that! He just takes the belt and hits him again. Yeah, you like that? This shit is real. It doesn't stop when the camera stop. Like, damn, bro. Exactly, bro. It was raining and shit. Like, damn, nigga, we can't get up. I can't go inside, bro. It's raining, bro. Final Boss was crazy, G. Final Boss was crazy. Oh, man. Great heel work for fucking Rock, but he ruined it. So I'm gonna go with Randy Orton. I'm gonna go with Randy Orton, but bro, if Final Boss didn't ruin it, bro, easily Final fucking Boss.
Like I would have, like I don't. I mean, obviously they could have done it. I would have just paid The Rock, like every time Cody won a match last year, to just pop up on the screen and just be like, "I'm still coming for you. I'm still beat your ass one of these days."
Right.
Like just
like how we used to do. Who was he going to get? Was that Hogan? When he would just be in like the Hollywood chair and just be like,
Yep.
You can do all your and things, but I'm gonna be here. It's like, bro, like that's literally how bro. Hollywood Rock was a troll too, bro. He was a fucking troll. I don't even think people would be able to handle Hollywood Rock like nowadays.
No, no, him just doing a concert every other Raw and just taking up time, which was brilliant. I mean, I know he did a concert last year when he came back, but like, now we're on the level of what he was doing as Hollywood Rock.
Nah. All right. So next we have future world, or actually before that we get to that one, let's do our favorite championship design and then our current favorite active wrestler. Let's do those two before we do the future. So, favorite championship design? Yours is gonna shit on mine because you're gonna name some raw ass fucking title that I've never even heard of.
I mean, I have two on my list.
Give me the white belt IC strap, Intercontinental that Cody had. One. That white strap, that bitch was beautiful. Yep, see, Grizz just said that shit at the same time I did. Yes, Nick, that bitch. Yes, dude, he said that shit at the same exact time. Yeah, that bitch was clean. I'm gonna have to take that one. What you got?
So I had to put two because obviously it had to be extra. So my favorite belt in wrestling is like ever is the WWE Undisputed title that Brock Lesnar and them held. From like 2002 to 2005 when Cena would spin it. I think that's like awesome. My other personal favorite belt is Dragon Gate has a championship. You can look it up. It is called the Open the Dream Gate Championship. So how it works is they literally have keys. So the champion gets the belt, right? You don't have a key on it. But when you get your first title defense, you get a key and you unlock the middle and you put a medallion in the middle. And it signifies how many defenses you have. And then you hang the key on the belt. So like Yamato, who currently has the belt, he has 7 keys hanging from the belt because he successfully defended 7 times. I just think it's an awesome concept of a belt and it looks cool as hell.
Bro, what? I'm gonna have to find a way to show y'all this.
I don't know. Are you gonna be able to do that on the...
I might be able to find a way. Bro, there's literally like, what the fuck? Hold on, there's gotta be a way I can show y'all this. Give me a second. Nah, that belt is cold. Okay, yeah, here we go. We got a visual right here. I'm gonna fill it up on the screen. Look at that bitch. That's crazy. And then it opens up.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find the picture of it opening up. Hold on. Oh, yeah. And then you put a medallion in there?
Yeah. Yeah, so you put a medallion in there and you put a key to it.
Hold on. We might need to make something like this in TTW. Hold on. Look at that bitch. Damn.
You need to start doing something? Oh, I got something to show you after.
Bro.
I might have something to show you.
That's tough. That bitch opens up?
Yes, and this is the main belt in Dragon Gate. So, like, Yamato currently holds it. He's held it for 307 or 310 days or something at this point.
And then each defense, you get a key.
Get a key. Yep. Pac has held the belt. Like, I'm trying to think of people most people would know. Pac has held the belt. Shingo has held the belt. Ricochet has held the championship.
Hold on, bro. Look at this one. Look at my boy. Look how many keys he got hanging from this bitch.
Let me see. Let me see. It's gonna pop up on a second.
Look how many. Look how much. Like, bro, that's tough.
My own stream delay. Let me see.
That's so fucking tough. Visual, or I mean, audio people, y'all might have to go on the Twitch and the YouTube to go see that. Damn, that's a so fucking hard, bro. You get a fucking key every time you defend that bitch that opens it up that you can put a medallion in.
Yes, sir. And it's like, I mean, this dragon gets in one belt. Like, I think that belt is so cool. Okay, yeah. So that is Shun Skywalker and Yuki Yoshida competing for it right there. And
Okay.
yeah, it is just it is a banger. Actually, spoiler: Shun Skywalker wins that belt. That's the match he wins it in. So,
So when you win it from somebody, you start all over with the keys, right?
yep, yep. It all goes back.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Like I said, Yamato is currently on 7 defenses of it. Yamato is the man who's held it the most. Yamato has held it 6 times. So,
Yeah, we gonna have to find some type of we gonna work. We gonna work off stream. But current favorite wrestler. We kind of actually gave this up already, but just to like go over it again. I'll go Konosuke to Takeshita. That man, bro. When I tell y'all, Konosuke Takeshita has made me love wrestling again. I've loved wrestling
hey,
again before that. But when I seen Konosuke Takeshita wrestle, I'm like, oh damn, he cold. And his look is like he's simple. He's not flashy, but he will whoop your ass. That's the thing. Like,
man,
bro.
that's kind of like my favorite active wrestler. You'd never guess because I only ever talk about him in the Discord every chance I get.
Let him rip.
Yeah, I mean it's Gunther. It's Gunther. Gunther is just the.
Bro,
I
and
mean
that's the
he's the.
thing. Y'all don't even realize if Gunther and Takeshita had a match, the world would explode.
Yeah, no, I'm convinced that would be maybe the greatest professional wrestling match. I mean, so I was gonna talk about this. I'm holding out because Bryan Danielson, technically he's retired, but he could come back. And Tanahashi retires on January 4th. And
Matt,
I'm
keep
not
him
necessarily one
occupied.
of
I
those
gotta
people,
run outside real quick.
I'm not one of those people to ever talk about dream matches, but before Tana retires on January 4th, 2026, I need a Tanahashi versus Bryan Danielson matchup. But Gunther, I just think there's not a single person you can put Gunther against who won't be like, who won't like. If you have a bad match with Gunther, you just suck. I mean, that's the answer to this, in my opinion. Pat McAfee, like, who isn't a wrestler, I know he's done wrestling training. Literally had a awesome match with Gunther at Backlash. If you have a bad match with Gunther, you're just ass. I mean, like, simple as that. That's my opinion. Um, I know Mike, so he'll be better back. So my favorite active women's wrestler is Sari. I've talked about Sari. What do I think about AAA Lucha Underground Gifts of God Championship? Yeah, it was a cool championship. It was cool. Um, I don't know if I like the strap being like the belt being black, but like I see, like that was cool. I mean, it's a cool concept. You can cash in at any time, like a Money in the Bank. It was just a little ridiculous. What would I rate it? Like a 7. I mean, there's definitely belts I like way more. It's a cool design though. Like I see what they were doing with it. I just think it's like a little ridiculous to have 7 people have a medallion and then them have a 7-way. Like that just seems ridiculous to try to like book out. I mean, they did it well in Lucha Underground, but like I couldn't imagine any other company trying to do that. But then, yeah, if you have any other questions right now, you can ask questions since we're waiting. But I hope you guys enjoyed this pod. It's been very fun. It's been very fun. Like I said, me and Mike did not send each other any of our answers before this pod, so I'm learning just like you guys are. How do I feel about the current World Championship, like from WWE? I mean, I think it's cool. Like, I don't mind the big W one. Oh, the current world. I'm stupid. You're talking about the one Jay holds. Yeah, I mean that one's cool. Yeah, I don't mind that. It don't bother me. I don't. I think the globe. I wish the globe had color to it, but that's just me. Like I don't. I don't like when globes are black on belts. That's just my understanding. Current or I mean, either world champion. Like, Big Gold is obviously like legendary, but I mean, there's just belts I like more. Like, you'll find out. There's some belts that I really like that maybe not. Like, one of my favorite belts that I know people are gonna shit on is the purple. Um, is the purple moveset. Not purple moveset. I don't know why I said moveset. I'm sorry. Purple cruiserweight title. That belt was awesome. The purple cruiserweight title that who held that bitch? Cedric held it. Tozawa held it. Pac held it. I'm trying to name off all the people I like who held it. Rich Swann held it. Like, that belt was sweet. The purple cruiserweight title is awesome. Buddy held it. Yep, exactly. I also missed 205 Live. 205 Live was a brilliant. Another belt I want to praise is the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. The white strap one. Naito would destroy it, and then they would make it look cool again. That's just an awesome belt. At the end of the day, like, that belt is just awesome. The Cruiserweight Classic was awesome, and they should do another tournament like that. I'm sure there's reasoning behind why they don't, but they could. They could and they should. But any questions you guys have, you can ask away, and I will have an answer. I kind of watch wrestling for a living. Not for a living. I mean, yeah, kind of for a living. And we still got a couple more questions on this pod. We have one that's really, there's a couple that are gonna be quite funny. Dream tournament. Oh man, that's a toughie, you punk. I mean, I guess like the G1 is like brilliant. Oh, he's back, guys. But guys, say Zach thinks he's back.
I've been listening the whole time.
The Wrestle One World Championship is awesome. That's a sweet ass belt.
I've been listening the whole time. But back to the agenda at hand. What question were you answering? I don't want to interrupt you.
I want to answer this question. He said if I had to create a tournament, who would be in it? Like, off the top of my head, let's say it was an 8-man tournament.
Here, you name four. You name four. I'll name four.
All right, Mark Briscoe, Gunther, Eddie Kingston, John Moxley.
All right, give me Kyle Fletcher, Konosuke Takeshita. Did you say Gunther?
I did say Gunther.
Give me Ilya Dragunov. Give me Seth Rollins.
Yes, and the winner of that tournament would be Mark Briscoe if I was booking.
Facts. And the finals would be Mark Briscoe versus Ilya Dragunov.
It would go 1 hour.
What up, Marquise? All right, so we did our current favorite active wrestler. Okay, now we are on future world champions for men and women. So we can let's do this. Let's take one young person on the main roster and one person on NXT.
Oh, I didn't have an NXT. I mean, I can think of one.
I'll give you an easy one. I'll let you have mine.
Who are you gonna say for NXT?
The Ruler.
Oh yeah, I mean Oba. I guess yeah, Oba's.
I'll let you take that one.
I mean, no, I would say Javon. Like, I really do think
Javon. No, bro, what? Yeah. So I feel like Javon's gonna be the one that beats Oba, and like Oba's gonna move up after that. I think it's gonna be Javon, or it's gonna be that new dude that just. I don't think they gonna push him that fast though, unless he that cold.
I mean, no, he's that cold. Javon. Oh, the new dude. You talking about Troy Jasper?
Yeah,
Troy Jasper's a big dude. I can see them putting him on him. That dude's a
that motherfucker solid, bro.
Yeah, that dude is. Yeah, maybe we should. Yeah, I mean, so I actually for this, funny enough, I actually did AEW and WWE.
Okay. So I'll brainstorm an AEW one. So we're doing young people though, right?
Yeah. So I did. So for the main roster, I did Mello. Like Melo's gonna be a future world champion.
Okay. So for me, give me Braun Breaker. Yeah, give me Braun Breaker.
Yeah, I mean that was the choice I was gonna say, but I was like, nah, I still have hope for Melo.
Right, that's too easy. Braun Breaker too easy.
The one I have for AEW, I think so it's like I want him to be a future world champion. Do I think it's gonna happen? No. But I think Lee Moriarty is like phenomenal in the ring. I think Lee Moriarty is so like fantastic. He's the current ROH Peer Champion, and he's Tyga style. He's just so phenomenal in the ring. But I just don't think he'll ever be world champion. But I think under the right circumstances, if the company would get behind him, he absolutely has the in-ring ability and he has the mic skills and the like presence to do it.
AEW World Champion, young people. You think they would trust Kevin Knight enough?
Maybe in a couple, like a year,
Like
like
in
a
like
couple
in
years.
like in like 2 or 3 years?
So yeah, because the other name I put on here is Kyle Fletcher. I mean,
Kyle
that's
Fletcher.
like a
Oh
Kyle
yeah,
Fletcher.
bro. Kyle Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher. If Will beats Moxley, Kyle Fletcher might be the one to beat Will.
Yes,
Because
Like, Kyle Fletcher-
Will's gonna hold for like a year.
unfortunately.
Okay. So for women, let's see. You went first, so I'll go first. So NXT, give me Stephanie's too easy. Stephanie is, of course. Give me off women. Fallon Henley. Fallon Henley got potential like a motherfucker.
Fallon Henley's solid.
Yeah.
Like, she's really solid in the ring.
Yeah. Fallon Henley got potential like a motherfucker. For main roster, Roxanne's too easy. Ah, fuck. Oh, Bird Lady.
Bird Lady.
Bird Lady,
We
bro.
love
Bird
Bird
Lady is literally going to be champion by next year. Promise. That's a promise.
We
AEW.
love Bird Lady.
We love Bird Lady. We are huge Bird Lady fans. AEW women young champion. You know, has Chris Statlander been champion yet, or Willow?
Willow has never held the AEW world.
Willow.
Yeah,
Willow.
Willow's only held females. Statlander had it.
Statlander's had it. Okay, yeah, give me Willow. Give me Willow.
Wait, Statlander. Wait, has Statlander had it, or am I? No, Statlander definitely had it. She definitely had the belt.
She
at
has.
one point.
Okay. Yeah, give me.
I
Willow.
can't tell you who she lost it to, but she definitely had it at some point.
I like Chris Statlander a lot. That match he had with Mercedes.
Oh wait, maybe Chris. No, because Chris Statlander had the TBS.
Yeah, that's what
Chris
Chris just
Statlander's
said.
never.
Oh,
yeah.
so she's never been world champion.
She's never been world champion. That is my
Okay.
bad. Well,
Okay.
AW Women's Division, like,
Yeah,
I mean, there's tremendous talent, but they suck at booking it.
They ain't
that's just a
terrible
fact.
because there's no reason why Jamie Hayter should be in that main event position and she's not going to win. I feel like that's insane. They shouldn't even put her in that position if she's not going to win.
My pick, I think my picks might be a little weird for the women, but like I see potential. So for NXT, I think it's Thea Hale. I think Thea Hale has everything it takes. She's so fun to watch. She's like just like her theme song saying, "I'm a grown ass woman."
That shit's hilarious. I love her new gimmick, bro. Her new gimmick is fucking hilarious. Like, I'm a fucking grown ass woman.
I'm a grown ass woman. I can do what I want. It's so fucking funny.
Like,
to me.
hey, do you?
For real. For the main roster now, I don't think that's like that big of a like controversy, but I think Chelsea Green. I think Chelsea Green under the right circumstances, maybe not a long reign, but I think Chelsea Green could win that world title.
Yes,
because she's so entertaining. She's also just no matter what Chelsea gets given to her. By the way, it's her versus Selena tonight. We didn't cover that on the pod because they literally announced it last night. But
wait, what? Oh, so now y'all want to put a fucking women's match on Saturday, bro? I hate the.
Yeah. Yeah,
like, almost ended the pod, bro. Y'all gonna give us that match the night before?
Yep, I was.
When Julia was the one that pinned her, bro.
That happens. Yeah. And for AEW, my answer is the answer was Willow, but someone who I think under enough. Was it?
I said I snatched your answer. Sorry.
Yeah, under enough circumstance, the person I think who could do it is Anna Jay. I think Anna Jay, if she keeps getting better, because she's gotten better, if she keeps getting better, Anna Jay can hold that women's world title. And I'm not saying it's going to happen next year. It could happen in 2 years, 3 years. But I think if Anna Jay keeps improving, she can hold that belt because she is getting better in that ring.
Do you think, has Julia Hart ever been world champion?
No. And I mean, she's an easy answer because she's just so young.
Yeah, she's young.
So young. I mean, that's like AEW has that advantage with their women's division, but I just think right now Anna Jay has like a bigger potential than her.
Than Julia Hart. I feel that. That's great answers. Great answers. All right, last question of the pod, Matt. And we got 2 more questions. The last one's about us. But one more wrestling question, and we'll see what anybody in the live chat got to ask us before we get up out of here. We're at an hour 47. This was a great pod. This wasn't too long. I thought it was going to be longer than this. No. Main event of 42. We can do night 1 and night 2.
Okay. So I didn't do 2 because to me the main event was the last match. But let me tell you.
Yeah. That's I agree too. So if we're on the same page with that, I think we might have the same answer. But I'll let you go. So,
okay, this is gonna sound dumb. I had 3 answers lined up, but it's the same individuals, just intertwined. So the first thought when you said this was Punk and Rhodes.
Punk and Cody Rhodes. That's not what I was thinking.
But then it turned to Rhodes Roman Free, which then turned into Punk and Roman. So I think some combination of them.
You ain't have shit. I had Seth Roman.
I want to see that boring ass match.
Bro, that match is not boring. I was about to say that Royal Rumble match was a banger until it ended with Roman having a fucking temper tantrum. He won't let me let go. He won't let me let go. Nigga, what do you mean? Just let go.
that was such a berserk thing, bro. Said, I want to let go. You're like, what? You can let go.
He's like, you can let go. It's over. He won't let me let go. That was so deep. On another level, though, that was deep as fuck, though. That was because, literally, you walking out in that Shield gear is you not letting me let fucking go, bro. Like, I'm trying to forget the shit you did to me, and then you come out in fucking Shield gear.
That was so good. That was such a good. I mean, I love that match. I love that in the match. But yeah, no, I mean, that's a good answer too. But for some reason, I guess this is dumb. When you asked this question to me, my brain for some reason, I guess this is dumb, but whatever. It's your first thought or whatever. My first thing was Punk Roman. And I don't know why, but Punk Roman popped in my brain right away.
Bro, Punk Roman, no, I ain't gonna lie. Punk Roman does look like the plan though. I'm not gonna lie. And it looks like we might be getting maybe but then who would Seth go against?
I think they could do Seth and Cody again. It's been enough time. By then it would be 4 years.
Yeah, because Seth is completely different now. I ain't gonna lie. Seth Cody was a banger.
All of them.
All 3.
The one at Mania, the
Backlash, and the Hell in the Cell, bro. Seth and Cody, their chemistry is off. I ain't gonna lie. That boy Cody can wrestle, boy. That boy Cody got chemistry with everybody. That boy Cody can wrestle.
I mean, for some reason, I see this thing quite often with the IWC that Cody can't wrestle, and I mean, yeah, I guess maybe I'm watching the wrong show.
I don't know what I'm watching. Maybe we watching Indies Cody with the black hair when he would just fuck around. Maybe that's what we watching. But so Punk, Roman, you said Cody and Punk or Cody and Roman 3. Cody and Roman 3 would be fire as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
If Cody and Roman 3, who you taking though?
Cody.
Yes.
Roman's not having another world title reign. Because I don't think Roman's wrestling.
I think Roman's time on this earth now is just to put people over. He got to put Jacob over. He got to put Punk over.
No, hold on.
He got to put Seth over. Whoa. Bro, he's the greatest of all time, bro. He's the greatest of, bro. Roman's the type of person that would literally do that, though. He's literally like John Cena. He would literally just lay down just cuz. Bro, John Cena's dog walking everybody now. Bro, John Cena dog walking everybody now, but his last match, bro, he's literally just gonna
get his ass whooped. I got so mad about Bryan Danielson doing this because, like, Bryan Danielson obviously said, "Oh, when I lose this AEW World title, I'm gonna retire." And there had already been like reports that he was gonna retire and had to have neck surgery. And then bro just like was losing on like random dynamites and collisions,
Yeah,
and I was
like
like, "Hey,
that's
what's
not
your
what.
problem? What's
That's
your
not a way.
problem,
That's
buddy?"
not the way to go about it. Yeah, that's not the way to go about it, bro. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
I was
lie.
like, "What's your problem?"
The perfect way to go about it, honestly, like in both retrospects, is how John Cena and how Tanahashi is doing it. Like both
Yeah.
ways, because Tanahashi's doing it the babyface way and John Cena's doing it the heel way. That is literally the perfect ways to go out on your retirement tour. Fight everybody that you want to fight, have the storylines that you want to have, and go out the way you want to in those matches. Tanahashi hasn't he won some of the matches on his retirement tour or no?
He's won. He's won. So he beat Makabe, and he beat Kojima, and he beat. I don't think he beat He did beat Nagata.
But
Yeah,
like,
so he's won against all the older people, but like
yeah,
he lost to Shota
but all the
Umino.
younger ones, he's literally just like he just giving you a great ass match and then laying down for him. Like, bruh,
Yep.
the like dead ass. You should have seen the tears in Jeff Cobb to Takeshita. Like,
Yep.
bruh, like
Shota
bawling.
Umino cried when he beat him. Yuri cried when Tana. So Dominion is coming up for New Japan. Dominion is like their Summer Slam. It is their big summer show. And Yuri literally cried when Tana nominated him to be his challenger at Dominion. It's not for a belt, but it's just the fact that you're getting this match on a marquee show.
Mm-hmm. That's why I feel like, bro, John Cena is having a match, a main. No, it's not. You know, I just found out they're not main eventing. What is this?
What? R-Truth and
Yeah.
what's main eventing?
Fucking Yeet Man and the YouTuber.
What? How'd you find this out?
So during so you know I missed Raw because I was slumped because all I do is sleep. I watched the international Netflix version when there's no commercials, and when they were talking to Tyrese Halliburton, they were like, "Who do you have for the main event of Saturday Night Main Event, Jey Uso or Logan Paul?"
That's actually insane.
Unless Michael Cole mixed up his words and meant like main event Jey Uso versus Logan Paul. Hey, Grizz.
I feel like I have a feeling that.
Wait, what'd you say about that?
I have a feeling that's what happened.
I think that might would have been what happened too. But Grizz, we don't hate Jey Uso, all right? But it's with Logan Paul. All right, Grizz. All right, that's the problem. The match is with fucking Logan Paul. Grizz, be honest. Who do you think is gonna carry this fucking match? As sad as it sounds, as much as you don't want to say it, who do you think is gonna carry this match? Yeah, bruh.
I've never said anything on this pod that would make you think I dislike Jey Uso.
I love Jey Uso, but it's just the fact that
I'm eating right now.
Jey carried
who?
Jey is not carrying this match, bro. Stop it.
He said, I swear, I thought Grizz was about to tell me Jey carried Gunther. I was going to fight him. I was going to box him. We're going to fight.
Jey probably, Grizz probably would tell you that.
Not beef with you.
No, not Logan gonna dictate the match. Logan's gonna carry the match. Logan is gonna be putting on the amount of workload to make that match be watchable. Jay's not gonna put in more moves than Logan is gonna put in, is what I'm saying. Logan be finna put in some fucking moonsaults. The man finna be diving over the top rope. My man's finna be doing all type of springboards. Not saying it's better. I'm just saying the workload that Logan is finna be doing is finna make that match good. It's not finna be, it's gonna be Jay super kicking my mans after he moonsault off a springboard. Yeah, that shit gonna be cold, but who doing the springboard to get fucking super kicked into? Who doing the hard part of the lifting is what I'm saying. Who doing the heavy lifting on the couch? Is Jey Uso on the top of the stairs or is he on the bottom of the stairs? That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
He definitely putting in work. Exactly, Grizz. That's all I'm trying to say. Jay putting in work. Don't get me wrong. Jay is 100% putting in work. I just think that Logan's just going to be doing moves to make people go, ooh, ah, and be like, oh, no, that was just a regular ass match type shit. Because not saying
you have to understand,
Oh, go ahead, go
Oh,
ahead.
my bad.
No, you good.
But they're on NBC, so obviously they're gonna want Logan, who is I mean, I guess like a bigger name than Jay. Obviously, they're gonna want Logan to kind of have a bigger, like,
Yeah. They're gonna.
I mean,
It's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be one of them Jay matches where Logan's in control, Jay makes his comeback, and then Jay win.
yeah,
Because
I
that's.
agree.
I feel like that's Jay's best wrestling, his comeback wrestling. When the person that's not even the who you think is gonna win, just the person like the other person across from him is like doing the most damage, and then he gets that like he doesn't even hulk up. He just like gets that courage to just fight back type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love about Jay though. Cause like Jay don't have to put on a banger. Jay just gonna show you that he actually want to be here.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, don't no Jay diss over here. No Jay diss. We fuck with Jay. Heavy. Matt wasn't happy when he beat Gunther. I was.
Well, oh, well, I mean that's because Gunther's just better.
Bro, shut up, bro. He gonna lose after Money in the Bank because he getting cashed in on.
Don't say that. Don't say that shit. Why you say that shit? I don't say shit about your favorite wrestlers. I don't tell you that CM Punk might be washed or no. I don't say that
Because it's not true.
You right? My bad. My bad. I take back my statement. Yeah.
All right, last question of the pod. Last question of the pod. Our favorite food, song, movie, and then video game. So we can go we can alternate.
First.
Yeah, we can alternate one on one. Favorite food: steak, tacos, cilantro, onions. If you feeling crazy, put some cheese on that bitch. But really, you can just do it with the. Honestly, if you put me on an island and I can only have one food for the rest of my life, give me a taco man with steak tacos with like the grill, onion cilantro.
Yep.
Give me a steak taco man. I'm straight. I feel like I'd be cool.
So give me some fried chicken and mac and cheese, preferably Kraft or Bob. I like Bob Evans mac and cheese.
Hey, put us on the same island. Put us on the same island, bro. Put us on the same island, G.
I just love fried chicken. Like anytime I can get fried chicken, I'm getting fried chicken. It's just the fact. That's what I tell you.
Bro, fried chicken is as stereotypical as it is, Matt might not sound it, but Matt is black. As stereotypical as it is, bro, fried chicken is so fucking gas, bro. And then like, no, with some Kool-Aid, bro. You know some Kool-Aid on it.
Yo, bro, that's what I got right next to me.
We so black.
So good.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, Grizz. Yeah, Grizz. Yeah, he black. Matt mixed. His dad black, his mom white. That boy definitely that boy definitely got some color on him. But
That's crazy work.
Nah, great choice. Okay, favorite song. A lot of people might not know this. Afternoon Freestyle by Lil Bibby is my favorite song.
I definitely did not know this. Now, I promise you, you would never guess what my favorite song is. My favorite song. Ooh. Okay, this might be a recency bias. So, Kendrick Lamar's Euphoria. I listen to a lot. I love Euphoria.
That's a hard song. The way he just start, you don't tell me, I don't tell no and like, bro, that whole like, yeah, bro, yeah, nah,
So,
great choice.
It might be a recency bias, but if I had to pick one, maybe overall, it's "What You Know About That" by T.I. That song is like phenomenal. Yeah, I love that song. Like I just
speaking of T.I., hey, Dead and Gone with T.I. and Justin Timberlake. What? Oh,
yes.
Hey, T.I. was cold, boy. Don't do T.I., but T.I. was cold.
Actually, Nick Wayne, fun fact, that song has a connection to wrestling. Kenta used "What You Know About That," and he would use that before he would go to WWE, and like he would change it in Noah a couple times. But Nick Wayne actually used "What You Know About That" as his intro when he was on the Indies. So
That's tough. You more shocked about it out Bandito, brother. You thought you were shocked out Bandito. I wonder why Bandito ain't never said, bro. I was wondering why Bandito ain't never said nigga before. I was like, maybe I don't know, maybe Bandito just don't say that. I don't know, bro. I found out Bandito is Slim Shady in the flesh. I say what?
Bro, that's how I felt when I found that out about Bandito. I was like, hey, yo, I was like,
nah,
bro.
for real. But okay, next is movie.
Oh, so you're not going to be happy because I'm sure this is probably a generic answer.
You
But
probably
John Wick 3.
John Wick.
John Wick 3.
Oh, ain't nothing
I
wrong
like
with
John Wick
that.
3 a lot.
John Wick 3. Hey, if you like 3, have you seen 4?
No, I've never seen 4.
We're watching 4.
I've only seen 3.
Movie night. If
Yeah.
you would like to watch John Wick 4 with us after Saturday night's main event, after the live pod of us discussing it, we will be live in the Discord at about midnight to 1:30 in the morning watching John Wick 4. We're there.
Let's go, because I've never seen that.
Yeah, John Wick 4 hot. John, you got to watch that. I'm actually happy that you like John Wick because, yeah. John Wick's
I've seen, like I said, I watched 1, 2, and 3, like, before 4 came out, if that makes sense. I watched them all within, like, the same day, actually. Me and my friends spent, like, we started, like, 8 o'clock, and then it went to, like, 4 a.m. of us just watching John Wick, and then we were going to go see the 4-point in theater, and then, like, my dad would wind up going to the hospital, one of the times he was in the hospital, so I, like, just never went, and just never got to it, pretty much.
Yeah, we gonna watch it. That shit hard. You gonna like it a lot. Hyped up game. After these questions, I got you because we're gonna let y'all ask a couple questions. Aaron Black, you haven't seen 1, 2, or 3? No, we're doing a John Wick marathon in the Discord. No, we're doing a marathon. We're Aaron Black. Let me know when you're free, and we're gonna do a John Wick marathon in the Discord. Favorite movie. I still have to show you this. This is the end. You still haven't seen it. Yes. Or did we watch it?
No, we did not watch this scene. We were gonna watch it one night. One night you said it, quote, it's gonna be movie night after we finish this match, and we finished the match, and we were like,
I was sleep.
Mike.
I tend to sleep a lot. Matt VP, you ain't seen him either? Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, Matt, we can't watch 4. We're gonna have to watch 1, 2, and 3 for these folks.
I'll watch all the other ones.
Yeah, we're gonna have to rewatch them for these folks. But yeah, no, this is the end. I might have to show you that before John Wick. Cause, bro, that movie, it's my favorite movie for a reason. I'll just tell you that, bro. And like the premise is literally actors being themselves, but the world is ending. So like Seth Rogen is actually calling himself Seth Rogen. Jay Baruchel is actually him. Jonah Hill. They're like James Franco. It's James Franco. Like Rihanna's in the fucking movie. Michael Cera, Kevin Hart. Like, bruh. And they're like actually themselves. Yes, they don't last that long. They don't have a lot of screen time. niggas be dying. Yeah, niggas be dying in that shit. That movie's so fucking funny, bro. We're gonna have to watch that for sure. But next up, video game. Favorite video game. We might have the same one, low key. We might.
I don't think we do.
Let's see.
I don't think we do. So what is yours? Say yours.
Skyrim.
Skyrim is not my favorite video game. My favorite video game is Borderlands 2.
Borderlands 2?
Yeah.
You want to know what's crazy? I played Borderlands like one time, and like that cartoonish effect I did not like, and I just stopped playing it.
All right, so here's what you're going to do. After this pod, you're going to go to Game Pass, you're going to install Borderlands free, and we're going to play Borderlands free together, and you really don't get a choice. I don't really think it's like that. I don't really think you get an opinion on this one, buddy. Like, I think you're just wrong. I mean, Skyrim's a great answer, but Borderlands 2 and 3, I've beaten, not even exaggerating you, probably 20 times. I've maxed out every character on both of them. I just love those games. Like, now that I have a PC, I'm going to replay Borderlands 3 soon. I might do that on a stream. Like, I was thinking about playing it on a stream because I just love those games.
No, yeah.
I think they're so fun to play.
Do that because I'd rather watch than play it, not going to lie. I'm not a big fan of. Did you watch? You haven't seen the movie with Kevin Hart in them, have you?
No, because it sucked. I saw it and was like, that looks horrible, so I never wanted to like play it. So
I heard it
or like
bad.
Watch
it. Yeah, I definitely heard that movie was bad. But
honorable mention real quick is GTA. GTA Online. Obviously.
Oh, bro, GTA, bro. There was a point in period in time where if you was depressed, this was everybody. You would go hop on GTA Online, hop in your fastest car, just go hit the highway with that.
You would just drive.
You just drive.
You would just listen to music and you would just drive.
You just drive.
It'd be
you just be on the couch. It'd be like 2 o'clock in the morning. You just in that bitch.
Oh yeah, lights off too. Oh yeah, it was a different vibe. We gotta have to do GTRP one of these days. We'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, we definitely have to. And then once, because not a lot of people don't have the new systems. Well, they're gonna need it for 6. I'm assuming. But by the time 6 come out, we gonna need some private lobbies, bro. We gonna be doing some wild ass shit. I want to do that on 5 because I got some money on 5. Niggas
Oh,
would
you
hate
got?
me. But no,
Oh, you trying to?
but no,
Bro,
I,
we might have to do something.
I'm
We
not
might have to
like
do
I'm not
something.
like the motherfuckers that like got the money where they be in the sky just blowing your ass up just constantly. I ain't got that much money though. Them motherfuckers blow me, bro.
Bro, I have a friend who used to do that. I'd be like, "What'd you get out of this?" He's like, "Honestly, nothing. I'm just sad." I'm like, "That's like horrible."
So I'm just ruining other people's lives. Just constantly making me call insurance and get my car back. Like, fuck you, dude.
But eventually it gets defeating because you're like, "Damn, how many times am I gonna call insurance for my fucking car?"
Bro, and
Like,
then like they add the thing where like they charge the person that blows it up to maybe stop
yeah,
it. Bro, these niggas got unlimited amounts of money, bro. They don't care.
that was tremendous.
Hey, if you talk about Five Nights at Freddy's, I don't play that enough to call it my favorite game, and I probably wouldn't be able to finish it. I'm scary, bro.
But I want to play horror games on stream.
I want
That's
to
what I
play
do for sure.
Outlast. We got to play like Outlast somehow, like together,
That'd be
like
fun.
just like even though we can't play together, like us playing at the same time, like seeing who can
Then we
beat
can,
it first type
yeah,
shit.
I'd be down.
I would quit so fast, dude. Like when that
Nah,
big
that's that
dude just
coward now.
follows you, that's my like biggest thing. I hate being chased, like especially
Why?
in video games, bruh.
Why?
It's like so
It's a
scary to me.
game.
Why are you chasing me? Stop! Like stop! Like bro, I wish I was streaming when I beat Resident Evil 4. Like or not? Was that 4 when it that just got remastered and came out like maybe a year
Uh,
ago?
yeah, that one
Yeah,
was lit. That one
yeah,
was so
bro. I
fun.
replayed that one, dude. When the motherfucking priest is the like the long monster and shit, I'm in that bitch screaming, shooting. Like, bro, I just hate
Just
being chased,
running for
bro.
your life.
Yeah, dude. That shit like I don't that's why I don't think I could play the one with is that Professor X, the big ass dude that just is like
Yeah.
everywhere. Like just
Yep.
everywhere you go, he's just there. Like that's why I'm bad
Bro,
at
just
Dead by
buy me.
Daylight. Like, bro, ask anybody in the Discord. When we played Dead by Daylight, I was genuinely getting upset. Like that's probably the first time they've ever seen me like actually mad at a video game. Cause like, bro, I just don't like being chased, dude. And especially with these fucking the generators fucking making loud ass noises whenever you don't miss a button and press it. Like, bro, fuck this game.
Bro, that's how I feel. I'm like, what is wrong with this?
Bro, I hate Dead by Daylight, bro.
I just think it's not fun to play, personally. That's
No,
why I don't play.
I don't think it's fun to play either. There's so much games that are better. Like Texas Chainsaw, that game was decent, but I don't know why they dropped it. Friday the 13th was good as fuck. Well,
Yeah,
the
and
Jason game.
that whole yeah, that game was fun, and then the whole lawsuit. I used to play that like that came out when I was in high school when it came
Yeah,
out,
I think it was our
and it
senior
was
year.
fun though. Yeah, it would
I
have been
think it
senior
was.
year for us. Yeah.
That shit was so fun, bro. Oh, honorable mentions from old ass games. Left for Dead, any of those.
Ooh,
So
Left 4
mad,
I
been
actually never played Left 4 Dead. I
bro.
know what it is,
You
and I've
should
watched homies
definitely
play
you
it.
should definitely play Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead, there's no zombie game. I don't think to this not none of the Dead Islands are better than Left 4 Dead, and Dead Island is an open free world zombie game.
I mean, I'm trying to think of old games.
Army
Castle Miner Z. That was let me put you on a game if you don't know Castle Miner Z. This is an Xbox 360 indie game, and it was pretty much like a semi more realistic Minecraft, but they had like dragons and you could get guns, and yeah, it was and the devil would chase you. Yeah, you probably wouldn't like it
No,
actually.
I wouldn't like that. Sly
Yeah,
Cooper is definitely a really good game, Jazz. That's an amazing
yeah.
game. Army of Two. Have you played Army of Two?
Dude, Army 2 is so fun, dude. I love Army
Bro,
2.
Army of Two made me wish I had a brother, bro, because I wanted to play that shit all the fucking time. I had to wait until there was a good time of the day where my friend could come over and I'd just be like, take this controller. But I don't know how to
Yeah,
play.
that's
Just
crazy.
fucking get behind me. Just get
That's
behind
crazy.
me.
I played Army 2. I didn't play it with my I have two brothers. I didn't play it with them. I played it with a friend because
Bro,
they wouldn't
see,
play with me.
yeah, see, like, bro, that's the thing. That's the thing because they don't want to play because they don't know how to. Bro, I promise you, don't know how to play.
Yeah,
I got us. Just when that shit say aggro, hold RT. That's all you need to know.
exactly. Exactly. I'm trying to think of another game I want to shout out real quick.
House of the Dead. I did not play
Okay.
House of the Dead. James, I did not play.
I guess this is like a random fact if you want to know about me. I have every WWE game ever. Every WWE game that came out on either the
Bring
PS1,
the pain.
Yep. Every game that came out on either a PS1, PS2, PS3, an Xbox 360, an Xbox One, an original Xbox I have. The only ones I'm missing are some of they have ones for the Atari and stuff like that. I don't have any of those. But I have every other wrestling game. The
Bro,
WWE.
honorable mention from WWE. My favorite one that I can think of was the one with Triple H and Shawn Michaels on the cover.
09?
Is that
09
09?
is fun.
09. Yep. And then the one with Take Cena and Bobby Lashley?
Take Cena. Yeah, it's 2008. That one's sweet too.
Yeah, those SmackDown
that one has
versus Raw.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Sabu's in that one. You had to unlock him. You had to just buy him in the shop, but yeah, he's in there.
Yeah.
My favorite, or like honorable mention, Shut Your Mouth. That's really fun. That's on the PS2.
Yeah.
It's before Here Comes the Pain. And I know everyone loves Here Comes the Pain, but there's something about Shut Your Mouth that makes me like it more.
It's just a little bit better.
It's just goofier.
A little bit
yeah.
better. Just,
yeah.
Bro,
and
what
then,
was that? What was that? I don't know if you remember when it was the story mode and Randy Orton like looks away and then he just comes back and just RKO's you.
Oh, that's fuck, which one is that?
Bro, that shit was comedy, bro.
I think it. Yeah, no, it is. It's in Here Comes the Pain. It's backstage and it's in the parking lot. You trigger it in the parking lot because there's one where you can trigger with Booker T and Here Comes the Pain, or not Here Comes the Pain. It's Shut Your Mouth, where it's like if you talk crap to Booker T, he like walks away and then he comes back and punches you and he just goes sucker and puts the 5 and walks away. It's so funny. He just hits you and it shows your character lay and it's just. Sucker.
Just late as hell after you did walked away already. Sucker.
Awesome.
Man. Last of Us. Have you played any of the Last of Us games?
Last of Us. I haven't, but I watched one of my friends go through both of them, and they look so fun.
Bro, they're
when
really
he was
fun.
living with me, he went through them. Yeah, they look awesome.
Yeah, Last of Us.
Really good.
God of War.
I do play a lot of games. I just don't like. I don't know how to explain. Like, I play a lot of games. I just I haven't done it in like a year. I was talking about this to some people the other day. Like, I haven't played a single because I don't know. For some reason, I just haven't really played. Like, I play 2K obviously and do universe mode and stuff like that. But like, I haven't played like a full on single player game and like fully committed to it in like a year. So,
Tripping.
But Borderlands is what I play a lot.
Go play God of War.
So,
the new one.
Oh, God of War, I have played. The Ragnarok, okay. I played Ragnarok.
Dang, bro, that shit was tough. Bro, that fight, bro. Now, if you want to talk about real Graps, that fight with Thor was real. That nigga killed you and said, he said, nah, bro, hold on, we ain't done boxing yet, yo. Wake that ass up, bro. When I tell you, that was the craziest shit to me, because if you're a God of War, like, played before, that was the death screen that came up. It shows the tips and all that shit. They're like, oh, damn, I'm dead. Yeah, then you just hear Thor, no, we're not done yet. I'm like, what the fuck? And then you just see Kratos. So Kratos literally comes back to life, and I'm just like, oh, this is different. I'm like, this is different. I'm trying to think, because I'm looking at games I got above here. Oh, have you played the Cal Jedi Survivor games? Cal Kestis?
No, but I've watched them. I've watched my homie do them. Those looked fun. Let me see. Let me see games I've played, because I actually, this is going to sound bad, I definitely stopped buying games, physically when I was in school.
I don't buy games physically. The last physical game I bought is the Steelbook of Final Fantasy 14.
I don't know how I didn't shout this out. My favorite game franchise of all time is Yakuza. I've beaten all the Yakuza games.
Yakuza and different, bro. Sleeping Dogs brought me Yakuza vibes so much, bro.
Yes. Like Yakuza, I mean, I haven't beaten the new one, like a pirate. Like, I'm close to beating it, but every other Yakuza game I've beaten, and I just love them. I think all the Yakuza games are so fun to play.
I'm trying to think of anything else for video games. The Spider-Mans.
Spider-Mans are really good. They're so good. Assassin's Creed.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck? How we forget Assassin's Creed, bro? I played all of them except for, like, the newest ones. Like, once they changed the style. Like, bro, but like,
You should try it. Like Odyssey is really fun, even though it's open world. You can literally get lost in Odyssey for hours and just go on adventure after adventure after adventure.
I might have to try that then because I heard the new one with the Black Samurai. What is it called?
Yeah, Shadows.
Shadows. I
Shadows is
heard that
sweet.
shit. I
Yeah,
heard that shit hard. I heard that shit. Wukong. I have to start playing that again. Wukong's good as fuck for no reason at
Wukong
all.
is sweet. What's another game?
Elden Ring, of course.
Yeah, Elden Ring. I guess this is like more of a nerd like game. There's a game that I like to play called Mountain Blade. It's like a weird, it's like a over the top game, and like you make your own army and you take over. But Mountain Blade is super fun to play. Um,
Minecraft. We forgot about
like,
Minecraft.
bro,
Minecraft
I
is.
literally have. That's why I tell people what. Yeah.
How many
Maybe
hours
I'll
do you
post
have
it
on
in the
Minecraft,
Discord.
bro? Right? How many people? How many
Uh,
hours, bro? Let them know how many hours you got on Minecraft, bro.
an easy like, you know, just like a rough estimate, probably like 3,000. So yeah, I play Minecraft sometimes. Bloons Tower Defense. That's one. So Bloons Tower Defense literally is my like was my obsession for a long time, and
Wait, did
still
you just
is.
say?
Like I
Wait, did you just say balloons with the
Bloons
monkeys,
Tower Defense. Yeah, with the monkeys. Yeah, and you pop them.
bro? What you know about
Actually,
balloons?
actually, I wanted to stream that also because I play that game a lot.
Bro, when I tell you, I'll be thinking I'm raw as hell. I'll be having 10 monkeys right at the entrance, talking about pop, 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 pop. And then, bro,
Dude.
I'll never forget. I thought I was the rawest nigga at balloons till they sent that motherfucking metal balloon on my ass. Boy, I'm what the fuck is
Bro,
this?
all my friends though, because I'm such a nerd. My friend, so I'm competitive with my friends. If you're not like someone super close to me, I'm not gonna be competitive with you. But I'm competitive with all my friends, obviously. And my friends were talking about how they were so good at balloons, so I started playing, and I officially have the record out of all my friends. I've made it to round 216 on Blues Tower Fence, and my phone legit overheated and would not turn on.
This nigga overeating his phone playing blues, bro. That is
Bro,
unheard
I would
of.
be in. It got to the point where, for context, once I got past round 100, it would take 2 class periods. Like the school I went to, our class periods were 49 minutes long. It would take 2 periods to go through one round, and I would just literally all day have my portable charger and just click next and let it go.
Bruh. You was cold at blues. You gonna have to play that for sure. That should be fun as hell. Cause you can play against people, right? Like, cause the balloons are
Yeah,
move faster, and whoever gets
you
them,
can
like,
play against people or you can play together.
yeah, we gonna have to do that. That'll be fun.
That'd be very fun.
But
You want to take some questions?
yeah, I was gonna
Oh wait,
say before we get up out of here, we had like 2 hours in it. If you still here or listening to the pod, if you this once we get it out to the audio people, you definitely fuck with us because we just been yapping.
yeah, you're insane.
He just
You're
be yapping.
insane.
2 hours and 19 minutes. You still listen to us yap, bro? We love you, but you're crazy.
Yeah.
Go seek help.
Yeah,
No,
we
what's
appreciate
the
it.
Michael
Yeah.
Jordan commercial? No, stop it.
Stop
Go
it.
seek help.
Get some.
Get some
Yeah,
help.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever that nigga said. What's up, James? How you feeling? Yeah, we'll start taking a couple questions. Because what is it? It is 4:04. We'll go to about like what 4:30. If y'all got
Yeah.
questions.
We'll take questions for you guys for
What
like
do
20
you
minutes.
guys want to ask me or Matt? Don't ask me no wrestling shit. Ask Matt that because Matt knows more than I do. I'm gonna give you a generic answer. Like you
No,
gonna
you can ask wrestling,
no, you
anything.
can ask
Don't
anything.
ask about
Yeah,
real advice though, because I'm not about to actually give you some motivational. I'm gonna tell you to
I can
like.
give you some. I can give you some motivational. Look right here. Smoke dope.
I think motivational should be. Hey, I found out you have a sweet ass tattoo you never told me about, buddy. What you know about Naruto? You don't know nothing about Naruto, buddy. Well, you got that Naruto eye. Is that what that tattoo is? You got?
I don't know nothing about boy. What?
What's the tattoo you got on your fucking? You had, bro. On Twitter, you literally showed off one of your tattoos. You fuckhead.
Wait. Okay, there we go. Yep.
What? Yeah. What is that? Explain.
Starting gun.
I'm
Wait.
not gonna lie, that's really,
The starting gun.
not gonna lie, that's really cool. I bet that hurt like a motherfucker.
Like a bitch. I appreciate you. And then that's my grandpa's name, Theophilus.
That's what I. That's what I want to get. I want to get my dad on mine because his name was David.
Bro,
Whatever.
bro, definitely get it. Like how I did it, I got like doves and like clouds above and below it.
Bro, that's actually sick,
Yeah,
dude.
then his name like
I'm
right in the
not
middle. Yeah, do some shit like
gonna-
that. That'd
I'm
be
not gonna
tough.
take that.
Yo,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm not gonna take that.
Bro, that bitch,
You guys
bro.
have the tattoos, just different names.
Yeah, me. All right, here we go. Let's see what. He said, I'm still here fucking with y'all, though. Matt be pissing me off with his opinions. JKJ, I'm here.
Damn.
Well, Aaron, you got a question for us, or you got a question about Matt opinions, man? But let's see what James
Oh wait,
got.
Hunger gave me that question.
Yeah, if you had to have a Mount Rushmore of wrestling themes, like unique ones, what would it be? Also, what's your favorite Assassin's Creed games? Okay, so Mount Rushmore of themes. My Time by Triple H is on there.
Yep.
That shit is
Yeah.
insane. I ain't gonna lie, Hulk Hogan theme. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, Brody. Brody in there. When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside.
Dun, 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 dun. Bro, that shit hard, bro. I don't know the words, but that shit. I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. Okay, so give me My Time. Give me Hulk Hogan's theme song. I'm trying to think. I ain't gonna lie. Give me Hollywood Rock's theme song. The nigga did his own ad libs. That shit was so hard to me.
That's true.
What the Rock says. The Rock.
Rock.
What the Rock says. And he was so OB. Bro, he was so OB.
Dude, that's the one I always think of is like the Rock says the Rock.
Right.
Just
The Rock. That shit is so dumb. Like, what made you think of that? He was just in the studio. The Rock.
The Rock says the Rock.
I ain't gonna lie, because I feel like, no, okay, now that we're talking about that, did anybody think, who was it?
I can tell you who mine is.
Big Show.
I know.
Did anybody else think Big
really
Show?
thought Big Show was in that booth.
World. I'm glad we on the same page.
That is like the craziest intro of
Bro,
all time.
I swear to God, I thought Big Show was in the studio. World.
What a great.
But give me My Time, Hulk Hogan, Hollywood Rock. Honestly, for the fourth one, give me EO Sky's theme song.
Her theme goes crazy.
Bro, her theme, bro, it's just a bunch of noises and it make you just want to get up and just you just want to get in that bitch, just get the dancing, bro. Give me EO Sky. That's my fault. That's my fault right there. What
Okay,
you
so
got,
this is
Matt?
gonna like blow your mind. I definitely like got the most generic like no. So my number one is AJ Styles, Demigods. It was his ROH theme. I think that theme is like tremendous.
Bro, I forgot about Gargano.
Oh, his theme is so good.
That Rebel
Yeah,
Heart, bro. Shit.
Yeah. Number two is AJ Styles' New Japan theme. Literally, if you've never heard the theme, it's just a beat and then it just goes "fuck your dreams, fuck your life." It just says that repeatedly throughout the song. Is "fuck your dreams and fuck your life." So that one's awesome.
Hey, somebody gotta come out to that in TTW, bro. I need anybody.
No, I'm coming up to it. I promise you, I'm using it.
Use it against Jada. Hey, use that bitch against Jada. Use that.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it again. Jada ain't gonna listen to this far in the pod. He won't know. Two or I guess three's Okada. I think hearing that coin drop is like
That's so iconic.
So sweet.
That's so iconic,
Yeah.
bro. Like, you know who shit that is. That's one thing I love about theme songs. Like, you don't need the role model, Chelsea Green. You don't need shit like that in the front if you have a good theme song. Like, when that bitch hit, like, for example, for Jeff Hardy, when you hear that, you already know what's going on, bro.
who goes into my fourth favorite female all time is CM Punk's cult personality. Hearing that stat, you just know.
That
Like you just know who it is.
bruh,
Is
that pop he just recently got on Raw,
yes,
bruh,
that was insane.
that was wild. That was like Austin level pop, and they were in like Charlotte.
Yeah, that was so sweet.
Yeah,
I say that was a good answer to those questions.
that was
Or
yeah,
next
that was
question.
good. Yeah. What other questions? Can I do an
Yeah,
honorable
next
mention?
question.
Yeah. What's up? What's up, James Gray? What you throwing in there? What
Yeah.
up? What up, Lucario? How you feeling, G? Hey, the one thing about Friday Nights at Freddy, Mike, the fact you watched the VHS tapes, watch them, and say to me after watching them, you shouldn't go to me, G, makes me want to question. Huh? Aiden, was that English?
It was close enough. Yeah, Lucario, who just joined, we're taking questions. Yes, that one is a good answer, James Cruz. That one
CM
is
Punk
a
ROH
fantastic.
team, Mysteria
Yeah,
Canatera.
yeah. It's just like it's the one he uses against MJF at Revolution. Like I know that like
Oh.
word for word. That song is phenomenal, and Punk's entrance at Revolution is so sweet.
Aiden, I think I sent you
Mm.
the go emoji for you even sending me the tapes in general, not because of what happened in the tapes.
Leo
Leo,
Rush's.
Jazz, what
Nah,
you
I don't
talking
like
about?
that theme. No,
Oh,
I know what theme he's
Jazz,
talking
I'm
about.
surprised you ain't talking
No.
about Michael Oku theme. Michael Oku theme raw as fuck.
God, oh,
Now
sorry,
we play. I'm finna play that shit. Hey,
dude. No,
audio listeners, y'all finna
no,
hear Matt have a fucking attack.
dude. Actually, I'll be back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
He lying. Wait, what is Under Siege? They had a PLE yesterday?
In fact, yeah, it sucked. What else would it be?
Jesus Christ. They gotta do better, bro. They gotta do
Yeah,
better.
or not. Maybe they just finally.
Now
They're
we
a
play.
cockroach. I'll be back.
We play.
Oh wait, I can't hear it.
You better unmute my fucking stream and mute your mic and listen to this heat. God damn it.
Someone asked another question.
This fire burns is definitely fire. We opened up the pod with that, Aiden.
Yeah,
We opened up the pod with that. Great match. But
I hate
if
this.
we have no more questions, we probably
Yeah.
finna get up out of here. We don't want to just have y'all just sit here and look at me and hear Matt. We know y'all
Yeah, if you got
tired of
one more
us.
question.
We will be back
Someone-
tonight.
Yeah, someone's throw one more question out though. One more question.
Jazz, I know you got a fucking question.
Yeah, Jazz, I'm sure you got 800 questions for us. If you don't type one right now, I'm gonna hurt you.
They're gonna sue us for threatening.
Oh, never mind. I'm gonna give you a hug. Wait.
Now they gonna
Yeah,
know
I
you
guess.
lying.
Smash Raw 9, that one's fun. That game, they like redid the tag team system, and it actually was ass.
Yeah, I fuck with SmackDown versus Raw 2009. It won't let me gift you subs. Shake my head. Damn, you got to use Apple Pay or something, Lucario. I think. You got another question, James? You can go ahead. Throw it in there. And then Aiden, I am all of me or live and learn. I am all of me. That Shadow song, raw as hell from the Shadow game. That song raw as fuck. I fuck with that song.
Marquise, if you don't go listen to our other
Right,
pod,
go listen to the pod, Marquise. We got a pod for Saturday Night Main Event Predictions. Go listen to it. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. No, it's only on those two.
Yeah.
You think they should bring back Road to WrestleMania? I think they should make a new version. They should make a My Career mode where literally based off if you win or lose, that's how your career goes. There shouldn't, because like in My Rise, they do have those where like if there's an option of winning or losing and it changes it, but like at the end you get to the same outcome. They should have a career mode where there's literally branched off different trees. Like I'm trying to think of a game like that, like Detroit No Human or like Heavy Rain.
that would be so hard.
Like bro, like depending on who you win or who you beat, and then like matches should be harder. So like for example, when you first start, like you can be on hard difficulty, but say like you get on like a 3-match winning streak, and then they give you a title shot. That title shot should be on legend. And like you
I
shouldn't
agree.
be able to win that shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that shit is they should make it realistic. That shit would be cold. And if they don't do that, fuck wrestling. They need to make a multiplayer online zombie game. The reason that there is no reason that there is not a good multiplayer online zombie game where I could just call Matt and be like, yo, tell Tone, get on, we finna kill some zombies. That's not Call of Duty.
I agree.
That's ridiculous.
I agree. Crazy. I think we did have that question from Hyped Up Gamer.
Oh yeah, here we go. Who, in your opinion, is the most overhyped wrestler that you think should retire? Name like 3. Okay, so I'll take out the retire part because there might be some overhyped wrestlers that don't need to retire. Retire is crazy.
I mean Chris Jericho.
He's been waiting to say that shit. Hey,
Yeah.
I know Matt 3, Chris Jericho, LA Knight, and JD McDonough.
Well, that's crazy. Yeah, he answered the question for me. That is my legit answer. All 3 of them should go to a retirement home together.
They're not
wouldn't wanna be
overhyped
there.
though. Well, LA Knight is. You could say LA Knight's overhyped. So LA Knight and Chris Jericho's not really overhyped. People know he's done. So give me 2 more, and then I'll go. So you got LA Knight, because JD McDonough's definitely not fucking overhyped. Jeff Jarrett's not overhyped. Jazz, do you watch the show? Jeff Jarrett gets no reactions except for the old fans that go to AEW.
Overhyped, currently wrestling, who should retire.
LA Knight's a good one though, but for you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like LA Knight. I'm trying to think. That's like I'm trying to really put some thought into this one because that's a good question.
No, that's a really good question. I think Truth isn't isn't overhyped though, unless you're just talking about Saturday Night Main Event, because that would make sense if you said his time is up soon.
I don't know if I would say she's overhyped though, because I know the controversial one.
Talk to me.
I would say Rhea, but I don't think Rhea should retire. I just think how good people think Rhea is.
Yeah, Rhea,
not,
compared to
correct.
other Rhea's not top 10 women wrestler right now.
Yeah,
she's not.
Yeah, so but I don't know if I would say she should retire.
Candice LeRae is a better wrestler than Rhea Ripley.
That's a fact.
Candice LeRae just don't get no burn. She's a better wrestler, and she doesn't get a push because she's not like hyped up.
Okay, he's not overhyped, but I think he should retire as Max Caster. I can't stand Max Caster for multiple reasons. Max Caster, Sammy Guevara, Darby Allin. I cannot stand any of those 3 individuals. When they are on my screen, I actually turn off my TV.
The Rock now, yes. The Rock now is yes. Yeah, I feel like after all the shit he just done, and now the man came back to make an announcement about a place to WrestleMania not even finna be at.
What do you mean? That was awesome.
Well, Lucario, I don't really care about the WrestleMania chain because I didn't have any tickets bought. Bro, Bubba Ray Dudley, I'm not the biggest fan of Bubba Ray because I feel like he's an asshole sometimes for no reason. But and he thinks he's like the best tag team on the planet when I can't even name you a Dudley's match that I remember. But let's not speak about that. He said something that did make sense though. Why would you be mad about the location change if you didn't already have plans for going there? If you didn't already buy your tickets, if you didn't already buy a hotel or an Airbnb, why do you care where it's at? Unless you live in New Orleans.
Yeah, I mean, like, tickets weren't even on sale yet for it.
Okay, so, well, see, for example, my boy Trevor Latu, I don't know, I think his real name is Trey. Him being in your city and then moving. Like, if you live in New Orleans, yes, you have every right to be upset. That'd be like if the Super Bowl said, oh, we going here. Psych, nigga, we going over here. You'd be like, what the fuck? What? Like, yes, I completely understand if you live there, but like me and you, Lucario, why the fuck should we be upset where WrestleMania changed?
Yeah, I would agree.
How does that, what, you mad about what stadium? You don't know what the stadium was going to look like. And I promise you, if they going back to Vegas, they're going to make that stadium. Okay, Lucario, you're lying like a motherfucker. You had your hotel paid for. Why are you lying? Because you can cancel that. Your ass is a liar, brother. Because you can cancel that. It's a year away. It's not even a year away, actually. Because they're changing the date of it. But back to this overhyped. So Rhea, LA Knight. I would say
I would say Darby Allin. I
Darby
don't like
Allin.
Darby Allin. I don't think Darby Allin is remotely good. I think Darby Allin is just like all he does is just jump
Just
off of
crazy
stuff and crash into
spots.
stuff. Yeah, like he's not good.
Give me overhyped. Overhyped. I ain't gonna lie. Kyle finna beat my ass. Osprey. Osprey's amazing. Don't get me wrong, but I just feel like people think Osprey is like God, and that's not true. Like at all.
Yeah,
Like Osprey's really really good, but like Osprey's not a better storyteller than Roman. Osprey's really really good in the ring. He's not a better worker in my opinion.
I would agree.
I'm gonna get heat for that. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that.
I mean, it's like two different styles because like we talked about before, Osprey can't do a Roman Reigns match, but Roman Reigns can't do
Can't
an
do an
Osprey
Osprey
match. In
match.
fact,
Yeah.
Osprey, the problem is he likes to do this fighting spirit, this hawk up, and like that's cool and all, but like here's an example of where I think Osprey's style becomes quite stupid. When he did the cage match with Kyle Fletcher at Revolution, there's a spot where they start kicking each other in the head. They give each other the other opportunity to kick them in the head. Why in a match? If I have a blood feud with you, why would I give you the opportunity to hit me?
That don't really make sense story wise. Then a story wise, telling. Unless that's your character where you like get off on getting hit, but that's not really Will.
Yeah.
So
I guess this would be the last thing we say on the pod. Jazz, the answer to your question, no, Okada's better.
no, Okada is not overhyped. No, fuck no. The reason you think Okada's overhyped is because Okada doesn't try. That's why you probably think that. And I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not gonna lie, him not trying is still better than 99% of the fucking roster.
Facts.
Like dead ass. Like go watch like Okada in New Japan.
Yeah, I mean, I can name off 100 Okada.
Matt can give you like literally 2 matches that's not in AEW grounds, and what do you call it? And you will be like, oh wow, Okada is him.
Yeah, Okada he's just brilliant. He might be the greatest wrestler ever to come out of Japan. And like that's just a fact.
Yeah.
Like he's better.
But overhyped. So we have LA Knight, we got Rhea. Let's just do 3 together because that's hard as fuck. So LA Knight, Rhea, and then Will. Sorry, Will.
Yeah.
Love you.
Yeah, I can do that.
But let's see. You said you got your money saved for the Hilton, so why don't you just use the money you saved up at the new location they go to? Next question. What is your guys' top 5 WWE pay-per-views that should come back or go away? That's a hard ass.
Wow.
That is a hard ass question. What kind of question? Okay, let's just do pay-per-views that should come back. Cyber Sunday. I love Cyber Sunday.
I agree.
Cyber Sunday was hard.
We should do a Cyber Sunday.
We should do right. Hey, no, y'all done fucked up. We gonna have a Sunday PLE now. Yeah. Cyber Sunday gonna be tough. Judgment Day, because I was just talking about that John Cena and JBL. I feel like Judgment Day had brutal matches.
Yeah, I just think the problem with Judgment Day is you have a group called Judgment Day.
No,
like,
you do. They'd have to be there. They'd have to be there.
Yeah.
Like every time. Armageddon.
Armageddon's good. I would let them to bring back. Let me think. I would want them to bring back something funny, like
Bragging Rights was cold.
Oh, I got the answer. I'm winning this section of the pod. I'm winning this question. Great Balls of Fire. Next question.
Damn, bro. What you know about that?
What do you know about Great Balls of Fire? Samoa Joe versus Brock Lesnar. Akira Tozawa versus Pac. I mean, yeah, no.
Bro, you and Greer said that at the exact same time.
Let's go!
That's how you know Greer's watched the pod. Greer's knows us, bro. Greer's fucking knows us. This man be watching the pod. Let me say, formerly known as Taboo Tuesday, we should do a Taboo. CJT. I would definitely do a Tuesday PLE. I'd call off work and do it early. Like I start at like 5.
That'd be really fun. We might cook something up for y'all.
Yeah, no.
Maybe.
Y'all got us thinking now. Y'all got us thinking. That would be fire as fuck. especially because I do it early. I do it like 5 or like 4. That'd be so fun.
They got
Yeah, that was you said 3, right? Yeah. 3 P. I mean, that was pretty easy. Okay, 3 to take away now. Take away Hell in a Cell. Stupid. All matches should be in the Hell in a Cell.
Yeah. I mean,
what's the point of the PLE? Just one match?
yeah. I mean, I think one that I personally think is stupid is Bad Blood, because like, I mean, like, yes, last year they had Punk and Drew, but like, Bad Blood should be like every grudge match. Like some of those matches last year,
They
like,
were not grudge matches.
yeah, there wasn't really
Bro,
no grudge.
literally, Roman and Cody teamed up at Bad Blood. Like, like what? What is McDickey? M Dickey game. What is that, Aiden? I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, then like my boy Jazz, how do you get fucking disqualified in a Hell in a Cell? Hey, WICG, now I appreciate that follow, my dog. How you get disqualified in a Hell in a Cell?
That was awesome. I don't care what nobody says. So,
what?
Fun fact, actually, no, fun fact, that was actually gonna be on my worst decision list earlier. Like that was really close to popping up on there, and then I was like, man, I really hate Chris Jericho. like I wish I had a like not fake answer, but that was the answer. I was like, wow, Chris Jericho just pisses me off. So he had to be on it.
You funny as fuck. Yes, sir, Van Didi. We still going. We just taking questions now. We finna get up out of here soon. If people listen to here, if people still listening, we love their ass. Cause it's what we had 2 hours and 43 minutes, and we literally just answering questions that people got. But y'all ready to see Saturday Night WWE? Yeah, we going live after it. ICG there. If you want to see our we're not doing reactions. We'll be doing reactions to Double or Nothing on Sunday. That's why we're not doing the Saturday ones too. But we'll be going live right after Saturday Night Main Event and pretty much just talking about like what we thought of each match and stuff like that. Because we usually do a pod of reactions, so we're gonna do that one live for you guys. That's gonna be pretty dope. Banditi got some questions. Ask away. Okay, we'll stop at we'll stop at 3 hours. Once we hit that 3 hour mark, I'm gonna cut it because niggas ain't finna listen to this shit for 3. They go see 3 hours and run away, bro.
You might be able, if you, I don't know how much time you plan to put into it, you might want to cut it up.
Yeah, I'll probably cut it. Yeah, I'll cut it before I just thought about that. Yeah,
and just tell people like, hey, this second section is just kind of us more hanging out.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey, if you made it to this part of the pod, we love you, but we're just yapping. If you want to go ahead and head out, we appreciate you. Do you think Joe Hendry is good enough to win the world title? I don't. No, he's not.
No. Who's the better Hardy in the ring?
Be smooth.
Who's the better Hardy in the ring?
Jeff.
Matt's
the better promo cutter. Unless Jeff's talking about alcohol or drugs.
That's what's up.
James, we'll talk about that later, G. Let's see. Did we skip one? I'm just making. Jump on. I would probably say Wrestling Empire is the best game made by M. Dickey. Then, if he's the guy who made like Hard Time, Wrestling Empire, and School Days, I would in the jail in the cop thing. I would probably say Wrestling Empire because that literally is what I want 2K to be. You can do anything on Wrestling Empire. You can fucking make promos. You can interrupt matches. You can fucking have all types of matches. They have chain wrestling. You can literally walk in the back and like if you don't walk through Gorilla at a certain time, you will miss your match and get consequences for it. Like that shit's that shit's like dope and realistic. Dope realistic is crazy.
To answer your question about Uncle Howdy and the Fiend. 10
times out of 10 days out of the week. There's only 7.
How do y'all feel about R-Truth? R-Truth's entertaining as hell. Yeah. Man has made a career he's proof for all you who complain about like, oh, I lost. R-Truth has made a career about being funny and losing. So I mean he has had success, of course, but like he's made a lot of
that's tough. Who's more funny, Solo or R-Truth? I ain't gonna lie. That's tough because this shit I've been seeing Solo's
really funny to me.
Yeah, he said, hey, stop. And you don't even say it right. As soon as he walks off, He's like, "I don't be seeing it right." I don't. He's like, he talking like fucking Jeff Cobb knows. Like,
Dude, the funniest was the one in the ring when he said, "Yeah, I mean, yeah, I do know what you mean." I was like, bro, I always talk about my favorite solo moment ever is you can find a clip. He wrestles Cody in a dark show, and he has Cody in the corner, and he's doing the 10 punches, and Cody starts walking him out to powerbomb him, and there's a table. So Solo's like scrambling his hands in the air, and as Cody goes to powerbomb him, he just throws up, like he looks straight, like he clears his face, looks forward, and just throws up the one, and just flips the table.
yeah, I saw that.
It's so funny. Like, it's so funny because he just, like, commits to it and goes through the table.
Bro, Solo is so because like he don't be trying to be funny, bro. My man, I got tickets. One for me, one for him. Yee. Bro, Solo different, bro. And then remember he mocked Ibsen with Soda City Machine Guns. Like, we're gonna need this today. Oh yeah.
Dude, Solo's just tremendous. Like, I don't know. I love Solo.
No,
I think
yeah.
Solo is so
And
amazing.
this is little do people know this is like him slowly going back to NXT Solo because NXT Solo was a funny motherfucker, bro. Like not even trying to be funny. Like he'd just be doing. Like I remember when he was beefing with like Mello and Trick, or like you remember he was beefing with Gunther. He's like, I'm gonna make you my bitch. Yep. Like what? You just told Gunther you're gonna make him just be like, bro. Even Luda ain't gonna step up after that, bro. He was like, hold on, now, hold on.
That was awesome. That was so fun.
This is a hot take. WWE ruined the Fiend for real. The loss to Seth derailed everything. Okay, this is what I'm gonna tell you. It's not a hot take, but you are wrong. It was not Seth. It was fucking Goldberg.
Now,
Goldberg.
Hold on. I'm not going to let you talk about Goldberg this way.
Bro, it was fucking Goldberg.
Here's the problem. I will tell you where the whole Fiend thing went downhill. It was Crown Jewel 2019 when he won the title. Here's the thing.
Yeah, why are you going for a title?
Gimmick like the Fiend
and go for gold.
The world title.
That makes no sense.
Because like, then it becomes this just... Because what happened, how Goldberg beat him, yeah, maybe Goldberg didn't need to beat him that quick, but no matter who he would have lost to, everyone would have been pissed.
It would have, then he couldn't have held for it forever. The mistake was definitely giving him the title, I agree.
Yeah, that's just my opinion.
Let's see if we missed any.
We still got like 10 minutes.
Oh, what's the best WWE match of all time? Best WWE match of all time.
I mean,
AJ Styles and John Cena at the Royal Rumble.
I mean, that's up there. That might be it for me. I think that match, like I could again praise that match for a very long time. I want to say that because that was the first thing that went to my brain, like that match right there.
Yeah, like I don't know why I thought of that too. That was like peak. That was peak.
Like honorable shout outs though, I want to mention is like Punk and Drew and Hell in a Cell. I think it's the greatest Hell in a Cell ever.
Yes. I agree.
I wouldn't say this one WWE's greatest matches of all time, but I want to throw this match out there because a lot of people I don't know like knew what happened or paid attention to it. Bryan Danielson and AJ Styles during the pandemic wrestled a 27-minute match on SmackDown for the IC title. And it's just like, it's in the middle of SmackDown. The main event to that SmackDown is Heavy Machinery and Braun Strowman versus The Miz, Morrison, and Ziggler.
Didn't they main event AJ and
What was crazy here is the match supposedly got cut down because supposedly it was like 40-something minutes. So they cut like time off of it.
They should have gave them that whole 40. They should have gave them the whole 40 piece. What the fuck? I gotta watch that. We gotta watch that because that reminds me. You know what that reminds me of? Just like random SmackDown bangers. Fucking Cole and Danielson.
Dude,
when Triple H brought him up talking shit, like bruh, they showed out. That was pretty much putting like NXT on the map too. Like, hey, them boys be cooking down now. Didn't they win that Survivor Series NXT?
They did, but that was like a problem because they like The main roster just looked fucking stupid at
They
the
look
time.
so
Yeah, I
dumb.
know they were trying to make it a third brand, and yeah,
It
I did
just
not
looked
enjoy that.
dumb. Nah, that shit was dumb.
Shayna beats Bailey and Becky in the main event in the triple threat, which is
Shayna
like crazy.
Baszler.
Yeah, the only match they don't win is Roman. Roman wins the tag. There's like a big tag with all the brands. To answer the next question from Banditti, was Triple H or Shawn Michaels booking? Triple H's booking. I
Triple H
think
is
Shawn
booking.
Michaels has a hard time keeping people. How would I say? That's
Relevant.
why, like, you see people like, and Grant, he only has one show and it's only 2 hours, but like, there's some people on NXT who will just disappear and then they'll come back and they'll disappear again, then they'll come back. So that's, yeah.
Like, for example, what is my boy doing with Ethan Page right now?
Ethan's facing Ricky Saints. They had like 2 backstage segments and now they're having a rematch this week. On
Why is Ethan
not at
Page?
Battleground.
Why is Ethan Page not on main roster, bro?
That's a good question.
Like after he lost to
Uh,
Ricky, he should have just sayonara. But yeah, I'll take
what is
Triple
the
H. Sorry.
what is the funniest WWE or wrestling match of all time? The funniest match of all time. Okay,
Oh,
so for me,
it's not even funny. I don't know why we didn't say this for worst moments. I'll let you go, but god damn, we tweaked.
one of my favorite matches of all time is so maybe it's not a match. Maybe the actual match isn't necessarily funny per se, but Tetsuya Naito versus Yano from the G1. So Naito has a long entrance. So Yano gets into the ring, and Yano's a comedy wrestler. And Yano, notoriously, he likes to win. All his G1 matches, he only averages like 6 minutes every G1. He like does his matches quick. So he's yelling at Naito to hurry up. Naito does his entrance, literally gets to the ring stairs, turns around and walks all the way back to the top of the ramp and has them restart his theme song. And he walks all the way back down the ramp. It is like 7 minutes long, 8 minutes long. I'm just, he like stops at one point and starts checking out his shoes. And it's just
Bro.
him like wasting time. At one point, he just stands there and looks at Yano. It is so funny to me. It is like one of the best.
Bro, Naito
funniest
different,
things
bro.
I've seen.
Naito is literally the definition of not giving a fuck, but like giving a fuck, if that makes sense.
Exactly.
Like Naito cares more than anybody in that building, but he doesn't give a fuck, bro.
Exactly. I love Naito so bad.
That shit is hilarious. But what I was gonna say, it's not even the funniest moment, but the just what should never happen again. Fucking Cole versus Lawler.
Oh my.
Why didn't we say that for worst moments in wrestling, bro?
I
Bro,
try not to think about
the
it.
fact that match was like 10 minutes, but then went on for another 20 minutes because of the shit after the fucking match.
Yeah, that match is. Oh my god, dude, that just hurt my brain. I forgot about that match. That match
Bro,
is like,
Lawler and Cole is fucking terrible. Awful.
yeah, that just like, damn, I just forgot about that match. Another good Yano match is wrestles Kenny Omega, and he like duct tapes his feet together, and that's like funny as hell.
What?
Yano's like probably the funniest wrestler ever.
Bro,
Yano's so
don't
funny.
Evil be doing some crazy shit in his matches?
Evil be doing just Evil's matches are just interference. Here's how funny Yano is. Yano, who is a comedy wrestler, beat Kenny Omega in the G1 Climax when Kenny was the IWGP World Champion. And then the following year, this is like an all-timer event. Moxley was literally on his way to the finals. And literally all he had to do was beat Yano. Yano beats Moxley. And it is the funniest thing ever.
Because nobody saw that shit coming.
Yano ruined John Moxley's chance of winning that G1. And it was so funny. It was just hilarious to everyone when it happened.
Bro, the fact he duct taped my boy legs is crazy.
Yeah, we'll have to watch some of those.
Funniest moment in my opinion was Little People Court versus DX. Bro, speaking of little fucking what was the name of that shit when it was Hornswoggle versus the Luchador? Bro.
Yes, sir.
Why was
We
that
must
match
see goes
good
hard.
as fuck? That fuck?
UFC is
Bro,
like amazing.
bro, they had the little ladders for them and everything, bro.
Yeah,
Then they
UFC
even,
is.
bro, remember the commentators like, who are you guys? They're like, who are you?
Yeah, the commentators were serious. They're like, I'll beat you. I'll get up
Bro,
right
they
now.
was no bullshit. Bro. We actually talked about that earlier on the pod, Lucario. If you want to go listen to it, my dog. If that's all the questions that we got, I think we gonna get out of here. We'll give y'all like a couple more minutes to get any questions y'all want out. But
Yeah, we're almost 3 hours. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut this in half.
yeah, because people see 3 hour audio pod, they're not listening to that shit.
Yeah.
They're not even gonna
We'll just
attempt. I mean, if you're at work, that's 3 hours of your day that's just like out of there from us yapping.
it's just-
It ain't nothing boring. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like we answered every question fairly well.
Oh yeah, I think we did good. This was a really good pod. This is like one of my favorites, low key.
Yeah, I think I had a fantastic time doing this one. And we'll be back for Saturday night's main event. I'm sure I'll have lovely things to say about Jey Uso versus Logan Paul.
Yeah. Oh man, a lot.
Yes, sure, Grizz.
CJT said his funniest moment DX versus the McMahons with the Spear Squad in 2006. That was hilarious, bro. Fucking our boy, what's his face was on there, or not your boy? That's my boy, Dolph Ziggler.
That is your boy.
Yeah, you don't fuck with him like I do, cause you're a
Yeah,
hater. Hater. How much?
Now I'm gonna keep hating and keep gatekeeping.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? About 10
At least
planks.
8.
I was thinking 10. What do you think? 8?
I mean, it's probably more than 2, right?
It gotta be more than 2. He wouldn't be a woodchuck if he would only be able to do 2. I think that he'd just be like he'd just be Chuck at that point.
Well, yeah, I guess we don't want him to be Chuck. Yeah, so I'll say at least 10.
Unless you're Chuck Nash. I fuck with Chuck Nash. He's the only fat car I know, and that's ridiculous.
You want me to change that?
No, because like I like Docky. Docky's like huge. Like he's built. Like
No,
Docky's
he's
like
built
huge, but
a
like
crazy.
no, he's like if like bruh. That man built. But yeah, okay. I think we good enough out of here. Cause now y'all just yapping like we yapping. All right, y'all. We appreciate everybody that tuned in for the whole pod, man. Really appreciate y'all for real. We was just out here yapping for 3 hours. But the first hour and a half is actually pretty cool. Just us, y'all learning about us, our favorite wrestlers, favorite matches, stuff like that. Love y'all too, man. W fucking pod. Matt, you got anything you want to tell the people before we get up out of here?
Hey, be nice to each other.
Teach peace. Tell somebody you love them, man. Shout out my boy Banditti. We will be back after Saturday night main event, reacting to all the matches. Well, now that there's a fifth one, we should be like, oh, who do you got? I got Zelina retaining.
I got Selena. Yeah.
Yeah, Zelina retaining. They bogus for adding that last minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see y'all then. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day. Enjoy Saturday night main event. We'll be in the Discord talking about it. And yeah. Peace.